What's going on, Dub Nation? You're watching Warriors Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Tyler Smith, and we are live for the 2025 NBA trade deadline after Golden State made the mega deal for Jimmy Butler last night. Could another move be in store? Could Mike Dunleavy still be working the phones with 2 hours to go until the deadline? This roster in Golden State feels a little bit incomplete right now if they really want to pursue a championship this season. So they got to keep working the phones. They got to keep tapping in, and they got to improve this roster just a little bit more. Maybe up there in the front court. Maybe add another wing off of the bench to supplement what they lost in the Jimmy trade and really go all in. Because trading for Jimmy, that's an all-in move. But you really have to go all in if you want to pursue a championship. This is going to be crazy. There's going to be trades flying around. We're going to cover all the trades that are happening in the NBA and keep you guys in the loop as to what's going on. I'm watching the trade deadline special on ESPN, but hey, you guys are going to be tapped in right here at Warriors Today. We got 120 people in the building. How is everybody doing? 12 hours or so after, not 12, a little more than 12 hours or so after the Jimmy Butler trade. How are we feeling? Like, this is a big deal, and they're finally putting Steph and Draymond at the top of their priority list and pursuing another championship run. And you know what? That's what they had to do. And I don't know if another player better than Jimmy Butler would have become available in this, year-long stretch. Because they couldn't have gone with the same crew heading into next season. So would a better player have come along than Jimmy this summer, this trade deadline? They missed out on Kevin Durant. That was their main focus. The night before they ended up making the Jimmy trade, that fell apart when Durant said he had no desire to come to Golden State. They acted fast and quickly, got a good deal done for Jimmy Butler, and then signed him to a 2-year, $112 million contract extension. So they're putting a lot of faith in Jimmy Buckets to be motivated and come back to Golden State and play like the player that he used to play with when he led the Miami Heat to 2 NBA Finals and basically carried them all the way. As you guys file in, make sure you guys are shouting out your city. We're going to be covering the trade deadline up until deadline time, which is less than 2 hours away right now. Good to see everybody in the building, checking in on the chat. 146 people rocking with us right now. You're watching Warriors Today 2025 NBA trade deadline coverage. My name is Tyler Smith. I'm happy to be here. And we were just live last night. Literally 12 hours ago, we were live on the channel right now. Producer Reed, who was here with us last night, grinding, shout out to him, says what's up. We were chilling. We were hanging out with the real ones. What's going on? Shout out your city down in the building. I'm trying to get involved with the chat. Vucevic is the target today. Spoiler alert, Golden State, they're still going to be pursuing a stretch big, and the best one on the market is, and what I think is very attainable, we'll talk about a trade idea potentially during this show, Nikola Vucevic. Will he be a Golden State Warrior by today's end? I hope so, man, because not going to lie, the spacing with the lineup potential with Jimmy Butler here, if you run Curry, Kuminga, Jimmy, Draymond, and TJD, the spacing isn't all the way there. You need a stretch big to really be able to play a perimeter-centric offense, and I think Vucevic will be the main target, and hopefully Mike Dunleavy will make a valiant attempt at going and trading for him. Checking in on the chat. What's going on, Narbit? What's going on, Denzel? Judah, how we doing, my man? Good to see everybody in the building. Eric, Tursa, official facts, says getting rid of 3 of ours just to want to see this because it's a take. I want to dive into it. Getting rid of 3 of ours just to obtain 1 is a bad deal, especially when our veterans Looney should be untouchable. Are you talking about trading for Vooch? Because those are the assets that Golden State has at their disposal right now. Kevon Looney and Nikola Vucevic are the guys that are the expiring contracts. Guys that Golden State probably isn't going to re-sign to long-term extensions this summer. So those are the guys that they're going to be working the phones about for teams that aren't trying to compete right now, like the Chicago Bulls. They offloaded Zach LaVine. They're even talking about trades for Kobe White right now, which I'm not so sure that they should do. But Vooch is also hot on the trade market as well, even though he's prepared to stay with Chicago past the deadline. I bet Mike Dunleavy makes an effort to go and acquire him today. Listen, Looney isn't even in the lineup half the time anymore, man. Like, they'll pick and choose based on the matchup if they're running TJD for a chunk or Looney for a chunk or now Quentin Post for a chunk. Golden State is a bunch of, like, kind of same level mid centers on this team, and Vooch is a walking 20 and 10. You cannot argue with the numbers. They don't lie. I know he's not a great defender, but what does Golden State need in their starting five right now? An offensive player. The defense and the switchability between Kuminga, Butler, and Green is gonna be fantastic. 2 through 4. Obviously, Kuminga needs to lock in a little bit more on defense. But if you add a center, a stretch big like Vooch, you're able to play 5 out. Not going to say they have the best shooters around the perimeter, but they're capable. And that's the brand of basketball you got to play in today's NBA if you want to win, man. Loon just had 18 rebounds. Yeah, TJD's got games with 15 rebounds over the past couple of weeks. Like, we can play this game all day. Looney has been here for a long time, and he's a warrior for life. He's won 4 rings. Like, you can't argue with the production and the fit in the system that he has been playing with, but his time might be up, man. His contract's up at the end of the year, and they're not going to re-sign him. So you got to go get a better player, and one who's on a very good contract, in my opinion, $20 million, and he's going to give you way more on offense than Vooch. Way more on offense. Do you guys think the Warriors are going to make another trade, though? I'm not so sure. I mean, listen, it comes down to what offers they get, and they obviously made a big swing deal last night. But let me know if you guys want the Warriors to make another trade. Hit that thumbs up icon on today's video. 270 people in the building, an hour and 50 before trade deadline time. Hit that thumbs up icon on today's show. Lock us in. Type me in the chat. Once you've hit that thumbs up icon, let's ride. Alrighty. Type me in the chat. I'm giving shout outs in just a moment when we come back. But first, I got to give a major shout out to today's sponsor, and that is Prize Picks. Prize Picks is America's #1 daily fantasy sports platform with over 10 million active members, including yours truly. I love playing Prize Picks. No joke. I was a customer before they were even a sponsor here at Chat Sports because it's so easy and so fun to win real money watching your favorite sports. I'm talking up to 1,000 times your money on Prize Picks. And they're going to hook you up with an incredible deal when you sign up and use our promo code CLNS. I'm talking $50 instantly in your account when you use our promo code and place your first $5 entry. And you might be asking me, Tyler, how do you even place an entry on Prize Picks? Telling you, it's so simple. All you guys got to do is pick a lineup of 2 to 6 player stat projections and just pick more or less on those stat projections. And the deals don't stop at the free $50. They'll do deals like Taco Tuesday or Flex Friday. Taco Tuesday is where they discount a couple players' stat projections throughout the day. Flex Friday, if you miss your lineup, they'll give your entry back to you in promo funds. And when specialty events come around, like the big game this weekend, they got free squares on tap for you. Patty Mahomes, more than half a passing yard. Are you kidding me? Lock that in. Take advantage of this deal. Couple it with something else from the big game, and you're going to be halfway to winning 3x your money on Prize Picks. So take advantage of that deal. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use our promo code CLNS for $50 instantly when you place your first $5 entry. You don't even need to win to receive the $50. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks. Run your game. All that information is clickable down in the comment section and description of today's video. Alrighty. If you want the Warriors to make another trade, hit that thumbs up icon, like today's show, and type me in the chat when you do. I'm giving shout-outs to everybody in the building. This is going to be a fun show. This is going to be a show where we have a conversation and talk about what Golden State needs. Because after Jimmy Butler gets traded to Golden State in a 4-team mega deal, he signs that 2-year, $112 million extension that he was asking for from Pat Riley and the Miami Heat for so long before all these antics started coming around and he started being a diva. And you know what? Steph last night after the game said, it helps that he signed an extension. Hopefully we get that should be very motivating for Jimmy to play at a super high level. He just got the bag. He better be happy. He better not mope around. If the Warriors lose a game, he better not, switch up and be like, listen, I want to win. This is it, Jimmy. They're going all in for a championship pursuit for Steph, you, and Draymond. So you better buy in, my man. You better buy in. Checking in on the chat. Michelle, type in me. Denzel Cicero, type in me. Cicero. K9 Records, what's going on? Michael Santiago's back. He was in the building with us last night talking about Jimmy getting traded to Golden State. Santo Freak says, yo, shout out from Greece. We need 4 who shoots. So maybe a 5 who shoots. Vooch. What's going on? We'll go through all the trades that have happened basically since February 1st in just a couple of minutes, but trying to get more people in the chat. When you guys hit the thumbs up icon, go over 320 people hanging out with us right now. This is like more than we had last night already in the stream, and we're still an hour and 48 minutes away from the trade deadline. Hit that thumbs up icon. Like the video. Takes 2 seconds. Totally free. Takes 2 seconds. Just go down below. Smash the thumbs up button. And when we get to 100 likes, I'm going to make a call. I'm going to make a call to my good friends at 1-800-TEQUILA, and we're going to take a shot. I got the shot glass on hand. We could do these for every $5 super chat as well. But when we get to 100 likes, I'm taking down a tequila shot. It is noon here Central Time in beautiful downtown Dallas, Texas. What's Vucevic's contract status? 3 years? I think, no. Is it 1 year after this? I believe it's 1 year after this. $20 million flat. Vucevic contract. It's $20 million this year. So $20 million this year, Golden State has to be able to match a salary of, which is possible. We'll show you a trade idea in a few moments. Mike better not be missing on the 99-plus calls from Bulls and Spurs. I don't know if the Bulls and Spurs are necessarily hitting Dunleavy up. He's going to be the one that's going to have to reach out to them personally. Trade for Tobias from the Pistons? You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. He stinks. Would you trade Jonathan Kuminga for Turner if that came down to making a deal? Oof. I don't know. I would say no. I would say no. I like Miles Turner a lot as a player, but you kind of just committed to keeping Kuminga long term, and it was great that Golden State did keep him in this deal. Yeah, Vucevic makes $21 million, $21.5 next year, and then he's an unrestricted free agent in 26-27, so you could potentially keep him around or let him go if it doesn't work after next year and try to roll a different 5 out there for the last year of Jimmy's and Steph's contract, potentially end of Draymond's contract, and Steve Kerr's as well. Like, this is an all-in 2.5 season move trading for Jimmy Butler right there. JK for Kessler? Hell no. Hell no. Kessler, he's good, man. He's good, but he's not. It's a wings league. It's a wings league at the end of the day, and Kuminga's got a lot of untapped potential. You guys know, the real ones who have been rocking with me for a long time know I'm not the biggest fan of Kuminga, but he has a lot of untapped potential, and having a guy like Jimmy Butler who, showed shades of being like Kuminga early on in his career can hopefully mentor him, give him better defensive IQ and acumen, and overall help him polish his game more enough to be that wing that leads Golden State into the next era after this big 2-year run. Who's liking the video? Type me in the chat when you like the video. I'll put it in the chat right now to help you guys out. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Checking on the chat. How many first rounders we have left to trade? I believe Golden State can trade 2 first rounders, but what's interesting about the protection on the pick that Golden State sent away to Miami in the Jimmy Butler deal is that it's top 10 protected this season, so obviously you can't trade the 25 pick. It was already dealt. 2026 has a protection on it of top 10, so I doubt that you can change. You could trade that. Also, the Stepien rule makes it unable to trade back-to-back first-round picks, so that's already off the table. But then it's a 2-year protection that turns into an unprotection in 2027, so you're kind of in a spot where you probably can't even trade that 2027 pick because we don't know if it conveys yet this season. Once you get to the offseason, potentially, they can make a deal for that 27 pick. Who knows how valuable that pick will be when the time all comes. Nydia Holmes liked the video. Good to see you, Nydia. Narbit says he liked the vid. Hit that thumbs up icon. Type me when done. When we get to 100 likes, I'm taking a shot of the 1-800-TEQUILA. Let's go. Warriors are best with Draymond at the 5. Would it make more sense for the Warriors to get someone like Cam Johnson? Listen, I think they should make a call and see what the offer is, and if it's something that's worthwhile, they don't ask for Kuminga, then maybe you make that deal. Maybe you make that deal. Could trade Buddy, GP2, Looney, and what if he gave him a first? Like, what if he gave him a first? Brooklyn is in the business and in the market of acquiring draft capital. They don't want to be a good team right now. Even though you got D'Angelo Russell hitting game winners a couple nights ago. Buddy and GP2 for Vooch. So we'll give you guys a trade idea in just a moment, but make sure you guys keep hitting that thumbs up icon. We are 24 likes away, and we are also, oh my goodness, baby, this is crazy. It's been a wild couple days here on the channel, man. A couple days ago, we were all on Kevin Durant returning back to Golden State, and that was something that had a lot of legs for a couple hours and then it quickly fell apart the following morning when Durant got when we got the report from Shams that Durant no longer wanted to play with the Warriors. Like, he had no desire to. And when that was brought up to him, he was like, wait, no, I don't want to go back there. Absolutely not. It's the reason I left. But hey, that's why you subscribe to the channel, because we keep you guys locked in every single day around the latest Warriors trade rumors, latest Warriors news, injury updates. We're going to start doing live shows again once Jimmy starts getting in the mix. It's going to be awesome, man. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll put the sub link in the chat right now. We're 12 subs away from 72,000. Let's go. Hit that sub button. 12 subs away. 12 subs away. When we get to 72,000 subscribers, we can show you guys the Nikola Vucevic trade idea. We'll show you the Nikola Vucevic trade idea. Before we do show you that, though, should the Warriors even trade for Nikola Vucevic? Like, is Vuce somebody you guys are interested in? Is this the #1 trade target right now? Should the Warriors trade for Vuce? Type T for trade, type P for pass. Let me know down in the comments. Judah, we're about to hit 72K. Emma saying yes. Twitch TV saying yes. We got a couple of T's from Ema and Jaime. Let's go. Keep getting those in the chat. I'm going to put the live sub counter back up because we're 5 subs away. We're 4 subs away. Let's get to 72,000. Let's go. If you're a diehard Warriors fan, hit that sub button. Yeah! 72K right here on the channel. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Give me some 72s in the chat. Let's go. Let's get fired up. Golden State's making moves. Mike Dunleavy's not asleep anymore. The front office is working. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel. Cannot do this without you guys. I took this channel over when it had about 65,000 subscribers. So, you know, to gain 7,000 new faces and new real ones and new members of Dub Nation on this channel, I cannot thank you guys enough for all the support. The support on the channel over the past couple of days has been absolutely insane. We had a video have 120,000 views. That's unheard of. Highest view number on any NBA video here at Chat Sports over the past calendar year. It's been unbelievable, man. Trill, we're getting fired up, bro. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, man. We're getting fired up. So I'll give you guys, so if you guys are all in on trading for Vooch, I will show you. I will show you what the idea could look like in a Vucevic trade. And we hit 100 likes as well. Let's go. Make sure you hit that thumbs up icon. Got over 500 people in the building. Let's go. We gotta get to let's get to 200 likes right now. Let's get to 200 likes, because the more people that like the video, then the more people see the stream on their YouTube feed. It is very, very simple math. It's the way the algorithm goes. Let's get to 200 likes real quick. Why not? We're like 90 something away, but there's over 500 people in the building. Let's go. 86 away. Bam. Bam, let's go. Jimmy is a Warrior, baby. Let's go. And listen, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about who they gave up, right? Wiggins is a huge loss. He's a floor spacer, man. And you know what? Slow-mo wasn't in the lineup too often. Dennis Schroeder was a new addition and wasn't necessarily the best fit in Golden State's system. So basically, in my opinion, like, this is a Jimmy for Wiggins swap, in my opinion, because you didn't really have much of a role for Anderson, and you have Schroeder come in relief of DeAnthony Melton after his big injury. So say you just didn't replace DeAnthony Melton at that point, and you trade. You suffer the injury, and then you trade Kyle Anderson and Wiggins for Jimmy Butler, plus the first-round pick, which could potentially be rough. But I think that's going to convey this year. If Golden State's not a top 10 draft pick this year, as long as they make the playoffs, that pick will go to the Heat, and it won't be that good of a pick either. So lock us in. Lock us into that, and Jimmy better lock in, because we need him to play at a super high level, paying the man $50 million. I need to take a shot for that and for hitting 100 likes. Let's go, Dub Nation. Oh. Woo! Early and often. Alrighty, we'll show you guys the trade idea. What do you guys think of this? If you like this trade, let me know in the chat, because I'm throwing it up. Trade idea coming in hot. Here we go. So here's the deal. It would be, oh, this is an insane deal. There's no way they're giving up Io. I don't think this is the one they actually wanted. I mean, everybody should say A for accept. A for accept, D for decline on this one. I'm actually going to go try to find the actual trade that I want to throw up. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. I'll move that over right now. But A for accept, D for decline on this one. Narbit's saying A. Ema's saying A. Judah's saying D. You wouldn't take this? You wouldn't take this, bro? Come on. Come on. Io's nice. 100% A. 100% A. A for accept, D for decline on this one right here. And we'll show you guys again. If you guys aren't like 100% locked in on what exactly went down last night, here is the full Jimmy Butler trade details you guys can check up while I go get the new Vuce trade idea in this in my photos sheet here. What do you guys think of the deal? Like, grade this trade for me. Grade the Jimmy Butler trade. I get rid of Buddy. He's been really hot and cold. He hit a couple of big shots last night, but Golden State blew. Guys, that lead they blew last night was utterly ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. Jazz aren't keeping Schroeder. Why would they trade for him then? He's an expiring deal. They're not just gonna buy him out. They're not just gonna buy him out, my guy. If they do, that's idiotic. And they would just be handing him to somebody else. Like, there's just no point in that. They'll just let him go. Do Cam Johnson. What do you guys think of the trade? A, B, C, D, or F? Getting a couple B's in the building from Ema. What do you guys think? Grade the Jimmy Butler trade for me. We'll keep talking about it all day because obviously that was the biggest thing. That was the biggest thing that happened, man. It's going to be the biggest thing that does happen for Golden State. They can still improve, but they're not going to get somebody better than Jimmy, obviously. Unbelievable. All right, so here's the new Vuce trade idea after it rolls in here. All right, lots going on in this. So I gotta walk up to this. I gotta walk up to the monitor because I can't even read, baby. So we got GP2, Buddy, and Guy Santos for Vucevic. Guy Santos, GP2, and Buddy for Vuce. What do you guys think of that? A for accept, D for decline. A for accept, D for decline. Let me know. I'm telling you, man, like, when you think about what Golden State needs on this roster right now, it's another floor spacer and it's front court help. Michelle Soto saying D. Parth saying D. A for accept, D for decline. What do you guys think? Why are we declining this trade? Wouldn't get rid of Guy. Okay, so that's exactly what I thought too. That was my kind of kicker in this deal. That I don't really want to get rid of Guy Santos. He plays super hard, and the Warriors need wing depth off the bench, no doubt about it. GP2 untouchable. You guys are actually, you guys don't know what the word untouchable means if you think GP2 is untouchable. That's unbelievable. GP2 untouchable. Are you crazy? I understand. I think they need Guy, Barbara. I think they need Guy. I absolutely think they do. We're going to go through all the trades right now, but hey, I want you guys to grade the Jimmy Butler trade for me right now in the comment section. A, B, C, D, or F. Grade the Warriors trade for Jimmy Butler. Let me know. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna grade the trade for Jimmy Butler right now, and then after this, we're gonna grade something else that happened with Jimmy, as you probably can see up in that graphic on top of your screen. An hour and a half to go until the trade deadline. Make sure you are subscribed. Lock us in. Just hit 72,000 subs. Let's go, baby. Let's go. What are we thinking? B? C plus? The way you guys think, let's trade Steph. You talking about me, Ronald? Or you talking about people in the chat? C should have kept Wiggs. Well, you couldn't do it trading for Jimmy. It was impossible. Let's go, let's go, let's go. A, B, C, D, or F. So a lot of B's. Okay, I think it's an A trade. I actually think it's an A trade. If you don't think that Jimmy Butler is a better basketball player than Andrew Wiggins, I have news for you. When the fourth quarter's tight and defenses are throwing a double at Steph, can you give the ball to Wiggs and just let him go to work and go get a buck for you? No, that's not his game. Jimmy can actually be a ball-dominant player and can alleviate a lot of pressure off Steph. Defenses have to pay close attention to Jimmy. He's a great dribble driver. Teams will have to rotate to him. He's a great finisher and gets to the free throw line a lot, and that'll open up lanes for him to kick out to shooters who may be on the court. Suns made a trade. Suns made a trade. What went down here? Oh, interesting. What? Oh, Yusuf Nurkic and a 2026 first-round pick to the Charlotte Hornets for Cody Martin, Micic, Vasily Micic, and a 2026 second-round pick. Yeah. That's so crazy. They had to attach a first to Nurkic to get him out of that. To get him out of there for Cody Martin too. Like Cody Martin's not even better than Caleb Martin. So I don't know what happens there. Why don't we go through F because attitude and drama can cause a team for a loss in the playoffs? Well, he's got to buy in. He just signed a 2-year, $112 million extension. He better be bought in. And he better not have a bad attitude, or I'll go there and take the money from him myself. Is Vooch good though? Like, let's be for real. Dude, he's 20 and 10. I don't care how bad he is defensively. Like, you have defensive versatility at the 5 on your bench. If he's really struggling and Golden State needs a 5 who can defend multiple levels, then they'll go put somebody in who can defend multiple levels, like TJD. I'm not saying TJD's great as a perimeter defender. He's not, but like he's a good rim protecting center, and you know what? That's just what you're gonna need at some point. Draymond's a top 5 defender in the league against any big man, so you already have an elite defensive big. 20 and 10 on a bad team. 20 and 10 is 20 and 10, man. Like, what do you want me to do? And it's not like the Bulls are a bottom feeder. Like, they're always mid. They're always in a spot where they're competing for a play-in spot. They just don't have enough talent. You don't think it would be better to get a 3 and D for the starting lineup to put with Jimmy? I don't hate the take, but are we seriously starting 6'7" Draymond at the 5? Like, I don't think that's something that we should be necessarily trying to do. It's something that we should have an option to do, but it's not something that we should roll out every night. You can't teach size. I'm sorry. Like, at the end of the day, you just can't. As elite of a defender as Draymond is, especially on the perimeter, and as you get closer to the rim, some players are just bigger than him. Like, Jokic is just bigger than him. I'm not saying that Vooch is going to be able to guard Jokic. He would actually get fried by him. But that's just the way it goes, man. Frankie G's asking if I'm drunk already. Hell no, bro. I just took one tequila shot. One tequila shot. Maybe every 100 likes, I'll take a tequila shot. But we do have a little bit of a super chat menu for you guys. Any super chat, $ sign next to the chat box if you'd like to contribute to today's show. Any super chat will get your message popped up on screen as well as your avatar and your name. And you can ask a question about the Warriors trade deadline. I'll answer. We'll talk about it. We'll have a conversation. Every $5 super chat, we'll make that call again to 1-800-TEQUILA, and we'll get busy and we'll get active here on a Thursday afternoon. Let's ride. Vooch's center that could score and rebound will help. Yeah, like, get Buddy out of there. Barbara Green, listen. You're going to need some shooting. I wouldn't love to give away Buddy, but he might end up being a necessary trade piece in trading for Vooch, because you can't make the money match up with just GP2 and Looney. I think Golden State can only make a deal where they take back $1.9 million, like $1.8 million more than they send out, and it would be about a $3 million difference between GP2 and Looney and Vooch. Get Vooch and Kobe White, like, they would have to trade a lot. Use Buddy for the trade. Okay. I mean, you do need some shooting. You still need some shooting on the bench, though. Like, you're going to have to get another piece back from Chicago if you're doing that. Would you trade TJD, yes or no? Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I don't think TJD's not untouchable. Let's be honest here. Cam and Vooch, that's like 40 mil. Forgot to talk about CJ. Judah, do you mean Cam Johnson or like CJ McCollum? What are we talking about here? Rather they send out Draymond than Wiggs for Butler. No. Let's be honest. Come on. Draymond's defensive versatility as a bigger player than Wiggins is much more valuable than what Wiggs would give you offensively and defensively. And Draymond's the connector of the offense. Like, you need he's another ball handler. Yeah, Sham's the report here. We'll pop up that trade for you guys, so because it is brand new. And you know what? After that, we'll roll through all the trades that have come in. Is this okay? Here we go. The latest trade on the books for today. Here we go. Yusuf Nurkic headed to the Hornets. So the Hornets replaced Mark Williams, who they traded to the Lakers last night. That's a that's a big downgrade, I'm not going to lie. Nurkic to the Hornets for Cody Martin. Vasilije Micic and a 2026 second-round pick. Can't believe they had to attach a 2026 first to get this deal done. Ryan Wong says, hey, what's up, Ryan Wong? Good to see you, my man. Good to see you, my man. Good to see everybody in the building. Over 600 people. If you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up icon. Like the video. Lock us in as your #1 hub for Warriors trade deadline coverage. Let's go, man. Let's go. We'll head through a couple of other trades that happened today, and then we'll go back to the beginning of February to give you guys a recap as to what went down. So here, let's start with the first one of the day. Davion Mitchell headed to the Miami Heat for P.J. Tucker, a second-round pick, and cash. It was funny. P.J. had said he's getting ready. He's excited to get back and play in Miami, and they sent him away pretty instantly after acquiring him in the deal, the 14 mega deal last night for Jimmy Butler. But Davion Mitchell is a good defensive backcourt player, and that's something that Miami really, really needed with Rozier in town and Tyler Hero. Like, those guys can't defend me, so you're going to need a point of attack defender like Davion Mitchell if that team wants to be serious. And then the Spurs made a trade that I don't really give a shit about, to be quite honest with you. Patrick Baldwin Jr. and cash. Like, shout out to the Warriors legend, if you could even call him that. Oh, wow. So P.J. Tucker has been traded 3 times already this year. Like 3 times already this month. I didn't even realize this happened. I was wondering how P.J. Tucker was on the Jazz, and this is how it happened. Drew Eubanks. We're going back to the beginning of February now, guys. Drew Eubanks and Patty Mills to the Clippers. Patty Mills is a good pickup. I mean, I don't know if he's still producing at any high level, but I also didn't even know he was on the Jazz. Like, a lot of teams out west are very irrelevant, and even though the Clippers are in a playoff spot, they feel irrelevant too. Not going to lie. Jazz are, I don't even know what the Jazz are doing. They're rebuilding. They're going for flag. Over 700 people in the building. If you haven't yet, like the video. When we get to 200 likes, I'll take another shot. Then this happened. I mean, oh my God. Are we scared of the Lakers? Let me know in the comments. Are you guys scared of the Lakers after acquiring Luka and after they acquired Mark Williams last night? Why for yes and for no? Are you guys scared of the Lakers? Let's go, let's go. Just getting some things situated for you guys here as we are about a half hour into the stream. Just want to make sure I got all my ducks in a row, you know. You gotta make sure everybody, all the bosses are happy and all that jazz. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I mean, are we scared of the Lakers? Narbit's saying why. We're not scared of the Lakers. We ain't scared of the Lakers. We got Jimmy. We got Jimmy and Steph and Dre and Kuminga. Give me the Warriors top 4 over the Lakers top 4. Give me Warriors top 4 over the Lakers top 4. I don't know how much I believe that, but give me the Warriors top 4 over the Lakers top 4. Pods and Moody for Scotty Barnes. Yeah, that'll get it done. Come on now. Insane. So Luka goes to the... Nico Harrison is an absolute hack, man. This trade was absolutely ridiculous, too. Obviously, more ended up happening with it. The Bulls got a bunch of nonsense. I don't really feel like I need to put that up. I want to make sure I have that here as well, though. Like, the Bulls got their first-round pick back, which is something that's going to be really, really huge for them. But they didn't really get much back in this deal. I think the player that was the headliner for them was Zach Collins. Like, that's really mid. I'm not going to lie. No, but we need Vooch for sure. I agree, man. And I mean, Lakers aren't going to be pursuing him anymore. So the Warriors are at the forefront of Nikola Vucevic trade discussions right now. And I'll show you guys a little bit of an insight as to what we got. So Casey Johnson said, is it Casey Johnson or did Stein tweet this out? Oh, wow, okay. Oh, look at this. Cavs and Hawks remain engaged in trade talks on a DeAndre Hunter to Cleveland deal. Yeah, interesting. This Mark Stein tweet, though. So this is why I think the Warriors are still going for Vooch right here. League sources say that the Warriors did seriously explore trade constructions or conversations. It was constructions that would have sent both Zach LaVine and Nikola Vucevic to Golden State. So if you were already thinking of bringing in both of those guys, and LaVine makes 43 plus mil, and Vooch obviously 20, why wouldn't you still go after Vooch now after you traded for a guy who's making 47 mil? It's only a $4 million difference, and that's money that you could easily make work. You could easily make this work. They may trade Loon for Vooch. I think they are. I think that they are. And I think it's going to be worth it, man. There's currently momentum. Oh, here we go. Well, this is from Casey Johnson a little while ago. And, of course, the thing is there. But he says, currently no momentum for a Vucevic to Warriors trade, 2 hours to go. That was right before we went live right here on the channel. So, that, I mean, there's no momentum right now, but they are going to be, leaders in the clubhouse as far as teams that are interested and making calls. This Casey Johnson tweet is what I wanted to talk about, right? Let's see. Yeah, here we go. So Casey Johnson said this last night. And Casey Johnson's like the most tapped in Bulls reporter. Don't get it twisted. Vucevic said, I don't expect much to happen by tomorrow. And then Casey Johnson said, despite Vooch saying this last night, the Warriors-Bulls talks hasn't fully died, I'm told. 4.5 hours to go. But we just got that recent update that there's no momentum on any deal right now for Golden State and Chicago. Johnny, where is that? Are we locked in on that yet? We're on Vooch watch. We are on Vooch watch. We are on Vooch watch. No doubt about it. I want to get this thing in here right now. We are absolutely on Vooch watch. Should the Warriors trade for Nikola Vucevic? Type Y for yes, or type T for trade. Type P for pass. Let me know. This would be the biggest question we have on our radar today. Should Golden State trade for Vooch? Type T for trade, type P for pass. Tons of T's in the building. Good to see everybody enthusiastic about getting a big. Please, Walker Kessler and R. Williams. Who's R. Williams? 800 people in the building. Guys, make sure you like the video. Let's go. We got to get to 250 likes right now. We get to 250 likes. Why not? Why not let it fly? Come on. We gotta get to 250. We're 68. We're 50 away. Come on. Hit the like button. When you hit the like button, type me in the chat, and I'm giving shout-outs to everybody hanging out with us. Type me in the chat, and I'm giving shout-outs out if you like the video. Could be expensive. I love GP2. Santos fills the cap gap. Yeah, I know, but I like Guy. I like Guy Santos, and you're going to need some depth. Like, Golden State just gave up 3 players for one, and then they're going to give up 3 players for another. Like, that's 6 for 2. You're losing 4 guys there. You said 200 likes, you take a shot? Okay, I got you. That's right. I did say that. And we just hit 200 likes. Thank you guys so much. 24 likes away from 250. I'm pulling up some 1,800. Every 100 likes on today's stream, we're taking a shot. Tequila on a new at 1 o'clock on a Thursday. I can't even know what day it is. I've already had one. Cheers. Woo! Woo! Come on. 17 likes away. 17 likes away. Guys, did you also hear that Jimmy's wearing 10? I heard that from my friend Jeffrey Cooperstein here at Chat Sports today. Is that valid? Let me know if I'm right in the chat. Narbit liked the video. Sevilla liked the video. Zed Bryant liked the video. AJ Gerald liked the video. Aloy, Chris P. Pata. Josh says I'm liking now. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate y'all. And we hit 250. We hit 250. You know what? You guys are on an absolute roll now. Let's get to 300. I'm taking another shot. Let's get to 300 and I'm taking another shot. We're 43 away. 36 away. Come on. When we get to 300, I got another one coming. It's going to be in like a minute. I'm gonna be sloshed here. If they trade for Vooch, I'm cooked. 19 away. Let's go. Let's get there. 13 away. We'll talk about more trades that have happened throughout the league over the past couple of days as soon as we get to 300 likes. And we'll also get to our first super chat of the day. Well, that's the automaker. You're trying to make up rules here on my show. This is my show, brother. I said every 100 likes, I'm taking a shot. Kuminga will be back around the 12th. Same with Jimmy. Yeah, I figured that their debuts, or not the debut, well, not Kuminga's debut. I figured their Jimmy's first game and Kuminga's return would line up pretty similarly. Any super chat is a shout out, not a shot. Automator, do you read? No. Come on, bro. Any super chat is a shout out. Luis Way, shout out to you, my man. That's thumbs up the Lakers. What happened to the Lakers? Who's going to be the buzzer beater trade? It's going to be Vooch, man. It's going to be Vooch to Golden State. I'm telling you. We hit 300 likes, so we're going to pop up my man's super chat real quick. Let's go. Shout out to my guy. I just want to make sure I show my man some love. The right way. Nah, okay. Shout out to my guy, Luis Way, for Luis Way. I'm dedicating this shot to Luis Way. Cheers to Luis Way. And for you guys, for hitting 300 likes right here on the channel. Let's go. Hour and 15 to go to the deadline. Cheers. Yeah. They're going down. They're going down easy. Okay, I kind of need to trade. We're going to Fiji today. It was a special day. I went and got a Fiji. I haven't got a Fiji in like 10 years. Make that a little ranch water. Hawks trade? Oh, did they make the trade for DeAndre Hunter? Is that deal done? Let's go see. Go see if that's in. Oh, yeah, they did. DeAndre Hunter sent to the Cleveland Cavaliers for Karis LeVert, Georges Niang, and draft compensation to be announced. Wow. Grade this trade for me. What do you guys think? This is a good little deal for, I think, both squads. Good karma. That's bars. We got the 1800 with a collect call to Fiji. That's awesome. Luis Way, shout out to you, my man. You're my dog. Appreciate it. Cavs are going to choke in the playoffs? Yeah, they are. They're going to lose to the Celtics probably. What center could the Warriors trade for? Going to be Vooch, man. I think that's the only name that I'm really seeing any traction on. They got a lot of faith in the crew that they have right now with the extended minutes they've been given to Quentin Post lately. And TJD is ascending a little bit. He had a stretch a couple of weeks ago with a couple of baller games kind of in a row. And after the Jimmy trade, I want to ask you guys this question. The Warriors are the blank best team in the Western Conference now. The Warriors are the blank best team. What seed will they end up being when it's all said and done in the second week of April and the regular season's wrapped up? Cavs beating Boston right now. Automator's a troll, bro. No KD trade, unfortunately not. It was sad. We were all getting worked up for a couple hours, man. We were all getting worked up, no doubt. Robert Williams, I mean, the Blazers are asking for an unprotected first for that cat. And like I ain't doing that. Get out of your mind. Warriors need a point guard. I mean, Jimmy can handle the ball, man. Like you guys forget the role that he played in Miami for the longest time. Offense ran through him. And, You still have Pods off the bench, who had a really, really good night last night against Utah. You have Steph to do his point guard duties when he's in that role, and you have Draymond to be that connector as well. Like you guys know Draymond's a facilitator. Narbit says 9th, 10th seed. Void Boys says 7. Smoka says 6. Aloy says 6. Junior Estrada in the building saying 6. What up, Junior? Aloy says 6. Only 3 games behind 6 seeds. Once Kuminga comes back, all team will be smash. I love that. 7, I would say still. If they're the 7 seed and they play the Rockets in the postseason, they would beat them. They would beat them 100%. Steph and Jimmy against a bunch of young cats, no chance they'd lose. 5th seed from Lemuel Lemus. I think that's possible still, man. I think it's possible. Would you pick Cameron Johnson? I mean, a month ago, yeah, he was like one of my number 1 trade targets for Golden State. But they got Jimmy, man. We got Jimmy. 9th seed, 5th seed for sure. See, like there's like, I know there's only a couple games that separate those spots right now, but that's a big difference. 5 seed and 9 seed is huge. 9 seed, you got to win 2 games in the play-in tournament. You got to go 2-0. And then 5 seed, you're skipping that whole thing, and you're already matched up with a 4-5 matchup in the first round. 12, roster's not enough. It's not enough. Few solid players left, but it's not enough. 4th, Kuminga will progress here on. He was playing the best basketball of his career in the 10 games before his injury. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Make sure you hit that thumbs up icon on today's show. How many likes are we away from 400 already? I mean, you guys are absolutely killing it. 67 likes away from 400. So, we'll do that. We'll make that the goal, and then we'll tell you guys about our friends in just a moment. 67 likes away from 400. Make sure you hit that thumbs up icon. Judah already did. Type me when you're done. Narbit says, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Let's go. Mustard! Let's go. I'll be on an ass. Somebody got to do it. All right, we'll get to K9 Records Super Chat in just a moment. But first, I got to give a major shout out to today's sponsor. That is Prize Picks. Prize Picks is America's #1 daily fantasy sports platform with over 10 million active members, including yours truly. Because it's so easy and so fun to watch your favorite sports and win real money in real time. I'm talking you can get your deposits in 15 minutes into your bank account. It's actually that quick. And I'm talking you can win up to 1,000 times your money on Prize Picks. Here's how you do it. Pick a lineup of 2 to 6 player stat projections and just pick more or less on them, whether it's basketball, hockey, football. Last big game's coming up. You're gonna want to tap in for that. College sports, esports, they have it all. And they're going to always try to hook you up with incredible deals on Prize Picks. Like a free $50 in your account when you download the app, sign up, and use our promo code CLNS, and then place your first $5 entry. But don't worry, you don't even have to win to receive the $50. It's guaranteed. Also, they're going to hook you up with deals like Taco Tuesday, Flex Friday, where if you lose your lineup, you get it back in promo funds. Taco Tuesday, they're discounting stat projections, slashing them all day long. And when the big game comes around this weekend, they got a free pick for you guys. Patty Mahomes, more than half a passing yard. So you bring this and you couple it with something else in the big game or a basketball pick of your choice, and you're already halfway to winning on Prize Picks. Halfway to winning 3x your money, I'm talking. So take advantage of this deal and download the Prize Picks app today. Use our promo code CLNS for $50 instantly once you place your first $5 entry. You don't even need to win to receive the $50. It's that easy and it's that guaranteed. Prize Picks. Run your game. All that information will be clickable down in the comments section and description of today's video. Alrighty. Trying to get my guy up on the board. And I want to honor him in the right way. So keep patience with me right here because I got to get a little gif for my man. Got to get a little gif, however you want to call it. My guy right here. Alrighty, let's go! We got a first-time Super Chatter! This one coming in from my guy, K9 Records. Says, do you think... Oh, I'm sorry. This is from last night. I'm so sorry. So sorry, K9. A first-time Super Chatter! K9 Records. How we doing, my man? He says, I'm taking 2 shots just because I'm a new sub. You take one. You know what? Since you're a new subscriber and we hit 72,000 subs today and we're about to hit 400 likes, I'll take the shot early, my man. I'll take the shot early. First-time super chatter. If you're a first-time super chatter, that's a shot today too. If you're a first-time super chatter, that's a shot today too. And make sure you guys are subscribed because when Jimmy debuts, when Kuminga comes back into this lineup, we're going to be full force doing watch parties for basically all the Warriors games the rest of the year on the channel. So you're going to want to lock us in. Woo! Cheers to K9, my man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's lock in, baby. And then we got another super chat coming in from my guy, Cooper. Cooper Vestal, what's up, my man? He said, can we do anything in the buyout market? So Golden State did create $1.4 million in the trade last night for Jimmy Butler, and we're about $500,000 away from being hard capping at the first apron. So that creates about $2 million in cap space for them. Could they get somebody for that in the buyout market? Yeah, absolutely. I think so. Absolutely, I think so. I want to see who gets bought out, and I don't know all of that information just yet. But it is going to be interesting to see what Golden State wants to add to this rotation because they've given up 3 players already for Jimmy. And then if they trade for Vooch, they're giving up 3 players likely again. Excuse me. Two-time champ. What do you mean, Automator? We could pick up Schroeder after he gets cut. You guys think he's getting cut? He also wasn't a great fit in Golden State. I'm not going to lie. He just wasn't a great fit. Icon says, that's actually a crazy way to spell. I kind of put that together just now. Icon's a dope-ass name. Said, press 1 if you think the host is passing out live on a show. Dude, I've done 4 shots of tequila already. And I don't know why that doesn't say 06. That makes no sense. Let me change that. Who tells time that way? There we go. Who tells time that way? It'd be great if we could even get a 6'10"er. Yeah, I mean, Vooch is about that height. 6'10", 6'11". What's Vooch standing at right now? I got his height and stuff right here. You know what? I actually have it in here. What we can do is we can do this. We can do this for you guys. We got tons of graphics ready to rock and roll for you. Start going through a couple of trades in a minute here. Vooch, 6'11". That's what makes $20 million. This is the number 1 target. This is the number 1 target, no doubt about it. Do you guys think that Golden State should make this deal? If it doesn't require any first-round picks, Golden State, should they trade for Vooch? Type T for trade, type P for pass. Let me know. See, everybody's kind of been on board with the Vooch stuff today. Everybody's kind of been on board with the Vooch stuff. Could Cam come join the Dubs? Probably not. Probably not. His price is going to be a little bit too high, I think, for Golden State. They don't want to give away any draft capital, and it's very difficult for them to do so. And I don't think they definitely, like, the next 3 seasons, right, where they're going all in this package of Jimmy, Steph, Draymond, Kuminga. You can't trade this year's pick. You already traded away. Can't trade next year's pick because not only is it protected, but you can't trade back-to-back picks in back-to-back seasons. And then, as far as this trade deadline goes, we don't know whether or not that Golden State's going to be a top 10 team or not. So the protection still conveys 2027 and becomes unprotected that season if Golden State is a top 10 draft pick these next 2 years. So we're not going to know that by the end of the day, and you wouldn't be able to trade that pick because it's already linked to another one that you already traded away. So the earliest one you'd be able to give up is 2028, and who knows what this Dubs team is going to look like in 2028. That could be a very valuable pick. That could be full rebuild mode for Golden State. They should have gotten him before Jimmy. You're talking about Cam Johnson or Vooch? Oh, Mournful Nets fan. Good to see you, my man. How we doing? He's a real one. He's a Nets fan. He always be tuning into my watch parties. That's my dog. $2 super chat coming in from Lucas Kubas. Good to see you, my bro. He says, happy to see Butler. We need Vooch. Cheers from San Fran. Where are you guys watching from? Shout out your city for me in the chat. I want to see where everybody's watching from. Shout out your city for me. Get to Isaiah's super chat in just a moment as well. Where are you guys from? Junction City, San Jose, San Fran. Is that Holden? Is that West Virginia? San Jose, a.k.a. San Shepe. South Africa. We're worldwide. We're worldwide. Raleigh, Puerto Rico, the Philippines, Tampa, Florida, New Mexico, Montreal, Canada. We are literally worldwide here at Warriors Today, and that is absolutely awesome. I get to meet so many cool people from different parts of this good God's green earth that we got. Croatia, SoCal, Concord, California, Vancouver, Glasgow, Scotland. Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. That's awesome, man. Hong Kong, Holland, Amsterdam. Yo, are we in every pocket of Europe? This is dope. This is dope. Morocco? Guys, this is unbelievable. Germany? Oh, we always got to show love to Oaktown. Oaktown. Shout out to Oakland. Scooter McGavin. Mars. Nice. Wait, Mars where? Is like Mars in California? Am I tweaking? Alaska? Napa Valley, good stuff. Kenya, let's go, man. We're worldwide. We're worldwide. Shout out to Big Time Rush. Worldwide, worldwide, worldwide. Little Rock, Arkansas, North Carolina, Santa Cruz, Santa Cruz. Alrighty, good to see everybody in the building from different parts of this beautiful planet we call Earth. We got Isaiah McDaniel, $2 super chat. Cheers to you, my man. Find a way to add Lonzo Ball with Vooch. Well, unfortunately, Lonzo just got extended 2 years, $20 million last night, so he's probably ineligible to be traded on this deadline day. Unfortunate. I want to throw this up here as well. I want to see if I can loop this. All right, so we're going to get these trades up there. See if that'll work. And I got to do this, right? I got to do this. I got to get a little sticky with it. I forget how to do that. So that's going to go there. Obviously, that is the most ridiculous trade I've ever seen, guys. I'm not going to lie. I can't even lie to you. I cannot even lie. Oh, there we go. Let's give me this. There we go. I like that. Cool. If you haven't yet, also, make sure you are subscribed to the channel because we upload daily Golden State Warriors content. And if you're a diehard Dubs fan, like, this is the spot for you, bro. This is the spot for you. We just hit 72,000 subscribers on today's show. As you see the trades popping up on your screen, we'll keep you guys tapped in as to everything that's going on with an hour to go. 1 hour to go, and nothing yet on Vooch. Nothing yet on Vooch. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything here yet in my good old Slack. Yeah, we're good. Nothing happened yet. Nothing yet on the Vooch front. I'm going to be on Vooch Watch on my Twitter here. Yeah, nothing crazy. The last thing that we heard was that Kuzma to the Bucks. How crazy is that, guys, by the way? Giannis asked for Kuzma and asked to trade Middleton away for him. How ridiculous is that? Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Lock us in, man. We bring you daily Warriors coverage like no other. We were first on the Jimmy trade yesterday. We were first on the Durant stuff 2 nights ago. So if you want to be the first one to know about everything surrounding your Golden State Warriors, this is the channel for you. This is the channel for you. Hit that sub button. Let's get to 72,100 subs. Let's get to 72,100 subs. 9 subs away. 9 subs away. Hit that sub button. Let's go. 100 of Cavs just happened for LeVert. Yeah. Well, that'll be cycling up here in just a couple of minutes. Saw Valanciunas yesterday got traded to the Kings. They play negative defense. Like they might be the opposite of the Warriors. I'm not gonna lie. They might be the opposite of the Warriors. Less than an hour. Yeah, that's right, my man. Oh, if Golden State doesn't trade for Vooch, then I don't really know if this team is ready to win a championship or like ready to win the Western Conference and compete with the top teams up there this season. Mark Williams getting traded to LA is a monster deal for them. They didn't give away all that much, I'm not going to lie. That 2031 unprotected first, you're going to have Luka for a long time. You won't be a lottery team. And then Brandon Ingram. Honestly, this happened like when we were live last night, and it was actually like an insane deal. Like Bruce Brown, Kelly Olynyk, and a first, I believe, for BI. Davion Mitchell was the first trade of today. Dalton Connect is good, though. Is Dalton Connect that good? Shout out to everybody in the building, though. 72,100 subs. Keep that wheel turning. Spin the wheel, subs. No, not that way. Not that way. This way. This way. P. Baldwin Jr., Warriors legend, got traded today. Unbelievable. Pelicans are tanking? Yeah, obviously. They should be. They already stink. Zion barely plays. What if the Warriors trade for Zion in the next hour? How ridiculous would that be? Nurkic recently traded to the Charlotte Hornets. Cody Martin and a first-round pick headed to the Suns. And Micic. And Micic's a sniper. Micic's a sniper for no doubt. I watched him a couple times this year. Judah, we should get to 73K today. We should get to 73K today. We got over 770 people in the building. I know not everybody is subscribed. This is the most recent trade up right here. DeAndre Hunter to the Cavs for Karis LeVert and Georges Niang. Big deal. That's a big deal. No doubt about it. We'll go back up to the top now. I make sure I'm paying attention to that. I don't know why they're spaced out. That makes no sense. Warriors should have went for Nurk. I don't hate that, but Draymond and Nurkic. Do we remember what happened there? No, we can't be doing that. Who's our wing defender now? Oh, I don't know. Jimmy Butler. We traded for a guy and gave him $55 million. You don't think he can defend the wing? What? Zion, the contract is a problem. Yeah, Zion. Means Draymond out. Yeah, I know. It would be crazy. It would be out of pocket. It would be ridiculous. But that's what would have to happen. Anything's possible. Luka got traded, man. We need Turner. He would require a first-round pick. Miles Turner, even though he's expiring in this offseason, would require a first-round pick. And Golden State really can't afford to give one up right now. Trey isn't Trace Jack like Trace? You're talking about? Warriors not making another move, Rick? Where'd you hear that? I'm gonna tap in my guy Slater here, and that's I'm not gonna lie, Slater is like my Jesus. He's like my Jesus, to be honest. Draymond said, if I did get traded, then it just is what it is. My worries ain't stopping it, so I wasn't worried at all. I've been in a place of uncertainty overall. But what's going to be is what's going to be. What is he, a poet? On the Butler swing, he said, we appreciate it. Yeah, and they were asking about the fit for Jimmy, which something I was long concerned about when this kind of all started is that, he doesn't play in a motion offense. He doesn't play in a constantly moving perimeter, centric offense. But what did Draymond say about the fit? He said, he wins, I win. That's the fit. Winners win. Not gonna lie, he kind of spit bars there. Shot. We got to get to 400 likes, which we are 16 away from right now. 16 away. Help us get there. 400 likes. We're going to find that. Here we go. Golden State, they're talking about on ESPN right now, talking about how they played in 31 clutch time games this season. That is when there is a score difference of 5 points or less with 5 minutes to go in a basketball game. And Jimmy's going to help this effort out a ton. Yeah, they're talking about Jimmy's ability to get downhill in clutch moments and get his shot. And we just hit 400 likes, so I'll pull one up. I'll pour one up. Cheers. Cheers to 400 likes. Cheers to everybody who's rocking with us heading into this trade deadline. 53 minutes away. Will Golden State make another move? Woo! That's 5. I think that's 5 or 6, actually. I don't know. I lost count. I'm slurring words. Oh, what's up, bro? Really? He's going to get his ass kicked. Jake Paul is, oh, God. Why are these separated, Jack? Why are these separated? I don't care if there's a difference between today and yesterday. Just put all the trades there, man. Put them all in a row. Ugh, I ain't sitting. I am leaning, though. My legs are about to give out. My legs are about to give out from all these shots, my man. Bruce Brown, Connect, and Vucevic. How do you anticipate that happening? That's impossible, bro. That's impossible. Over 800 people in the building, though. If you're not yet, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Lock us in as your #1 spot for Golden State Warriors news, trade rumors. I mean, trade rumors will be pretty much done after today, but we're going to be covering a lot of games as the season goes on when Golden State's trying to compete in the Western Conference after acquiring Jimmy Butler. Things are going to get crazy, man. Things are going to get crazy. To get another super chat rolling in as well. Subscribe. Ooh, okay. So this is the big kind of question that we're asking right now. And I want to say, you know what? I want to... Does Golden State need to make another trade? Like, what do you guys think? Do they need to make another deal? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to check back in just a moment because I got to pull up my man's super chat right here. Let me know in the chat if Golden State needs to make another deal. Type Y for yes, type N for no. Everybody's saying Y's. Everybody's saying Y's. Why are they waiting last minute? Because they got to iron out the best deal that they possibly can. They got to keep working the phones. And Chicago, it doesn't seem that eager to give up Vooch for Golden State's package. Seems like there's going to be too high of an asking price if that is what ends up being the case. I know Golden State's in contact with them right now. Everybody's saying, I don't even think we've gotten one N. We haven't gotten one N yet. That's crazy. Everybody's saying why. Yeah, I think this team's a little incomplete right now. Shout out to my guy, Luis Way, who started us off on the Super Chats today, rocking us back with another $1 Super Chat. Thank you, my man. If we get a $10 Super Chat, I might have to do a beer bong right here on stream. I might have to do a beer bong. You guys know, if you know, you know. Pods, Buddy, and a first for Mobley? Bro, come on. How valuable do you think Przemski is? He doesn't have the value he had when they were dangling him for Laura Markkinen. He ain't that good. They need a good big or a very athletic power forward. Listen, they do need front court help. There's no doubt about it. They need front court help, but they also think they need another wing too. Like, they gave away Andrew Wiggins. They gave away Anderson, who's 6'9", like, played a lot of positions, played a lot of roles. Pods, Buddy, and a first for Vooch. No, I'm not giving up a first for Vooch. Come on. Man, forget the asking price. D. Peasy, what do you mean by that? Forget the asking price. Like, you think... What are you saying there? I'm drunk, Luis? Probably. I don't know. I'm feeling it a little bit, no doubt about it. We've been live for over an hour now here on the channel. Gotta make sure that I'm getting all my ducks in a row and pleasing my bosses and things. You know that? Drunk at 11 a.m. is sick work. Well, luckily it's 1 p.m. where I'm at in Dallas, Texas right now. But, yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, my man. Let's go. Does Golden State need to make another trade? Let me know. When's the buyout market? That'll kind of all start ramping up tomorrow and the day after. The rest of this week will be about the buyout market for sure. It's already at 400. Oh, we hit it. Wait, no, I think I already did one, bro. I already did one for 400 likes. Didn't I not? Keep me honest, guys. Did I do one for 400 likes? I'm going to take a sip of my Fiji right here. I haven't really made a dent in the Fiji. I think I've drank more tequila than water. So make sure I stay myself hydrated here because I'm hot in the studio, not going to lie. Fiji. It's a big day, big stream. So I decided to ball out and get a $6 water. Oh, Kane Jackson in the building. Let's go, man. They did it. They finally did it. And, yo, they kept Kuminga, even though we don't like that guy. No, I'm kidding. He's got potential, and Jimmy's a good guy to bring him to mentor a guy like Kuminga. No doubt about it. What up, Cade? Good to see you, my guy. One of the realest, if not the realest real one at Warriors today. Cade Jackson on every video, watches every video in a ton of live streams. That's my dog. And here is the most recent trade that we have seen today. DeAndre Hunter headed to the Eastern Conference's 1 seed, the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's a good wing pickup for that, man. I like Hunter. 3-and-D beast. Patrick Suyo, I think I already made one. I think I already took a shot for 400 likes. I'm not mad at keeping Kuminga. I just think we need what do we think you need, Kate? My guy. Listen, we do have a little bit of a super chat menu going on. So any super chat, $sign next to the chat box if you'd like to contribute to today's show would be a shout out. You get your message put up on screen if you haven't seen it already. Every $5 super chat, though, we will go back to call 1-800 and rep some tequila. And every $50 super chat, or every $50 in super chats, we are about 30, 40 bucks away, 40 bucks away from that milestone. I'll rip a beer shotgun. Happy Dad, crack it open, chug it all in one swig if we hit $50 in super chats. Jokic for post? Yeah, I like that deal. Solid rim protector, Cade? Yeah, I think so. I think so. But I also think they need an offensive big, man. Like, think about the spacing in the lineup of Curry, Butler, Kuminga, Draymond, and TJD. There isn't a lot of space in that lineup. So I think they're going to need somebody who could space the floor a little bit at the 5 spot, and Vooch fits that bill, no doubt about it. Smitty the GOAT. You're the GOAT, bro. You're my GOAT. Loose Phantom saying Butler's playing the 3. Who's playing the 2? Is Moody starting? And he's also been playing more power forward as of late. Is Buddy starting? Hell no. Vucevic is still on the table, no doubt about it. Pods are healed. Pods starting, we're in trouble. Pods starting, we're in trouble. Healed starting, we're in more trouble. Pods had a good game last night. I can't slide him too much. But they held him back for Laurie Marketing, so I don't know about that. I'm gonna check I'm going to check Casey Johnson's Twitter real quick, see if he's saying anything. If Vucevic isn't moved for the deadline, he will again be in play in offseason. Vucevic has handled the fluid nature of the situation with his typical aplomb, although he did admit he preferred clarity for his family. Yeah, they're definitely in the dark right now, and like there's as of an hour ago, Casey Johnson said this. I'll pop it up on screen for you guys. I'll pop it up on screen. Currently, this is as of an hour ago. No momentum on a Vooch trade right now. 2 more hours to go. 2 more hours to go. Except there's not 2 more hours to go. There's 45 minutes left to go. Clock's ticking, Mike. Clock's ticking. What do you guys think? Is Vooch the #1 trade target? Name me who is your #1 Warriors trade target right now. Is it Vooch? Is it Vooch? Let me know in the chat. Get creative. Who's your guy? Who's your guy? 45 minutes. What's up, gang? It's been a while since I've been watching. David, good to see you, my bro. Thank you for joining us today. 45 minutes up until the deadline. Golden State's racing against the clock right now to try to get a deal done for Vooch. Try to get a deal done for Nikola Vucevic. That's their target. We did get another super chat coming in. So it's kind of everybody's talking Cam Johnson. Got some Zions in there. Nikola Vucevic. Miles Turner. Yo, what other players could they get, bro? I mean, the thing is, Golden State, yeah, they could make a bench wing acquisition, but I don't know, man. I don't know who's really out there in that regard, and oftentimes those guys go for picks. You think the Warriors are done trading William Mall? Vucevic coming from Cade, I like that. Jordan Clarkson, I don't hate that as like a combo scoring guard off the bench, like a little bit of a punch there. A rim stopper. Warriors are done. Vooch, Turner, Kevin Knox, and Vucevic. The Warriors Summer League legend, Kevin Knox. We're still too small and too old. I mean, listen, you're not getting any younger. Our GM doesn't like making trades, but he did. He finally got up to the plate and got in the box and just took a big hack, man. He just took a big swing, and that's what you have to do. And it was time. It was time to shake things up. You couldn't roll through the rest of the season with this lineup, and you definitely couldn't roll into next season with this group either. And who knows who would have been available over the summer for Golden State. Heck, I don't even care if they go get Omar Yurtseven, just as long as they make a move. This roster's a bit depleted right now. I don't doubt that, and I don't disagree with you. They don't really have size on the wing outside of the two guys in the starting lineup. Hopefully, Kuminga's starting, and Jimmy Butler. Appreciate you, Cade. My dog. My dog. Make a trade, Mike. Make a trade, Mike. Let's make something happen. Let's go. I want to be super locked in and be of the belief. And I said in my video that we released this morning that Vooch to the Warriors with this group makes the finals a legit possibility. It makes them a true contender in the Western Conference. And I'm not BSing there. I actually believe that. 20-10, it's nothing to shake your head at. Middleton costs a lot. Yeah, Middleton costs too much. Make a trade, Mike Train. I was asleep when I woke up. I saw we got Jimmy. Yeah, man. What is your guy? And we never actually went to this way back when. Grade the extension for me. Are you guys upset about Jimmy Butler's extension? A, B, C, D, or F? Let me know. They're not making no trade, waiting until the summer. I mean, I don't hate that. Honestly, don't hate it. If they're not in love with Vooch and the asking price is just too high, those conversations could come back up in the summer, and you'd probably have to pay less because he'll only be on a 1-year contract. F's and C's, some B's coming in. Cade, I always believe in your takes, Cade, and a B for me seems like the right thing to do because who else are you giving the money to? He wasn't signed. So what we heard from Brian Windhorst earlier this week was that Jimmy was not going to sign an extension in Golden State. And what that makes me think is that either that was just a fake smoke plant because he really wanted to go to Phoenix, even though he was okay with going to Golden State. He really was lasered in on going to Phoenix and teaming up with KD and Book. But once the Beal stuff and he decided he wasn't waiving his no-trade clause, then they started shifting like a Butler for Durant trade and they sending Durant to the Warriors and Wiggins to Miami and all this stuff. Insane. But Vooch is $20 million. Vooch is $20 million, Grayson. But at this point, I don't even know if I have it. I think I will have it. I'm going to show you guys who the top 10 free agents are this summer. Tell me who's better than Jimmy, who they could have gone out and gone get. It'll be this piece right here. I want to see. The top free agents. So LeBron. I want to see this. This feels a little bit too old here now. This is a recent video that I made. Is it list 8? It actually might be list 8. No, it's got to be list 10. It's top 10 free agents from, I think, Hoops Hype. Yeah, I think it's top 10 free agents from Hoops Hype. Oh, there it is. It is a list 8. Okay. Hoops Hype's top 10 free agents. So look at this list, guys. Seriously. Who is better than Jimmy? I know Golden State didn't want Ingram. They didn't want to pay him as much money. As far as playoff risers go, who was better than Jimmy Butler to go out and get this summer? Plus, you got Kuminga there at 7, who they are probably going to re-sign now. Self-paid Trench says no more trades. That's not official. Can we get Dalton Connect? Probably not. Probably not. He got traded last night, and he went for a lot. Mark Williams is a really good player that a lot of people kind of sleep on because he was rotting away in Charlotte, but he's a good player, man. He's a really good player. They weren't getting somebody from this. The free agents this year weren't good. And with only 2 years left, you want to have 2 solid runs with Steph the rest of his contract. So there was nobody better that Golden State could have gone and acquired, and they gave the money to Jimmy. And you know what? I'm really not that mad about it after re-examining. I hated it when I first saw it. I hated it. But how are we paying Kuminga, though? They'll go into the tax. They're going to have to go in the tax. There's no way they don't pay Kuminga at this point. They wouldn't have kept him in the deal if they didn't. Can you get Kyrie Irving? What role or what fit is Kyrie on this team, man? Another small guard who can't defend and likes to play off the ball? Like, we already have one. His name's Steph. Miles Turner's a good pickup. Miles Turner. Listen, he would go for a first-round pick, and the only first-round pick that Golden State can trade from now until – they can't trade a first-round pick until Steph is off the team. Like, they can't trade one this year. They already traded away. Can't trade one next year. It's protected, and you can't trade back-to-back. And 27, it becomes unprotected, and we're not going to know if it conveys this year or not. So that's out of play right now. It's linked to the pick that they traded last night. So they can't trade one until 2028 when Steph and Jimmy are off this team, and they might be a bottom feeder. They don't want to give that up. Clippers trade. Thank you, Rick. What's going on here? What's going on with the Clips? What do they got? Trade alert from the Clippers. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is a big deal. This is a big deal. Bogdanovich to the Clippers. They're getting better. Golden State's got to make something happen, man. Terrence Mann and Bones Highland will go to Atlanta. Terrence Mann and Bones Highland will go to Atlanta. Atlanta's making a bunch of moves today. Look at that. Yeah. 3 second-round picks and Bogdanovich going to the Clippers for Terrence Mann and Bones Highland. This trade deadline has actually been ridiculous. This has been the craziest trade deadline in any sport ever. I'm not afraid to say that. I'm not afraid to say that. Big trade. And the Clippers are getting better. Clippers got better today. Trade for Claxton. See, I don't hate that, but he has really regressed ever since he got that big contract. Mikal Bridges, not happening. I think I missed, and I gotta show some love real quick, as we will re-roll through all these deals. What's up, my man? DeAndre Hunter to the Cavs. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. My guy Michael Sample sent in $1 super chat. My guy, much appreciated. Much appreciated, big dog. Much appreciated. If we get to $50 in super chats, I am doing a beer shotgun right here on stream. I've already had like 6 tequila shots. I probably need to drink more water. I feel like I've drank the same amount of tequila as I have water today. Even like a Kelly Olynyk could work. I actually don't hate that. Could Kelly Olynyk be bought out by the Pelicans after they made the deal for him to go to New Orleans? Could he be bought out? He makes a good bit of money right now. 30 minutes left. I don't think they're doing anything. Hunter and that Bogdanovich trade is pretty big, yeah. The Cavs, the Hawks make 2 big deals, and they're kind of trying to offload their good players for the most part right now, but they're also getting guys who can be in the rotation right now, like Karis LeVert and such. Hawks win that deal for you think so? Hawks win that deal getting Terrence Mann and Bones Highland, the VCU legend. Yeah, 6 tequila shots, Cade. Before you got in here, bro, it was every 100 likes. Every 100 likes. Almost 1,000 people in the building. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We're fast approaching 73,000 subscribers after we just hit 72 on today's stream when we got on here. Let's go. Let's go. Can we get to 72,200 on the stream? Can we get to 72,200 on the stream? Can we get to 72,200 on the stream right now? Can we get to 72,000 on the stream? Hit that sub button. I'll put the link in the chat right now and make it all easy for you guys. The Warriors currently do not have any traction on a Nikola Vucevic trade, but there is still a half hour to go. There's still a half hour to go. We'll be all right. And you know what? They can always revisit it in the summer if it doesn't work out. They can roll with what they got for now. And if the asking price was too high and they won't budge if not getting a first-round pick, because I'm definitely not giving up a 2028 or later first-round pick from Golden State to trade for Nikola Vucevic. You'd be out of your mind to do that. Guys, this is a 2-year plan. This is the next season, the season after plan. Like, I understand if they make a deal today, it shifts more of a focus to pursuing a championship this year, and you're still going to try your best to do so. Probably don't have the high-end offensive talent enough to make that happen. Or at least, I should say, scoring talent, because Jimmy is a great offensive player. He can do a lot out there on the court. But as far as a pure go bucket getter, he's not really that guy anymore. Become a facilitator and an elite wing defender and somebody who's going to hit big shots in big moments. Steph, Moody, Butler, Draymond, and Vooch would be insane. I actually love that lineup. Then you bring Kuminga for a super sub off the bench. Sign me up. Sign me up. Who do you think will win the trade between Davis and Luka? I mean, the issue... Oh. Come on now. Boom. This is today. So that gap that you saw right there is the gap between trades that happened from yesterday and all the way to February 1st. And these are the ones that start happening today, starting with Davion Mitchell to the Heat. 80% think we're making another move. I don't, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, yeah. In our live poll, 80% of you guys with over 1,400 votes have said that we're making another deal today. I don't know if they are. Shout out Warriors legend Patrick Baldwin Jr. got traded to the Spurs for cash. I actually agree. And you can kind of run the bench unit through Kuminga, Cade, and that the Warriors have had success with that. In games where Steph has been out this year and they've made Kuminga the focal point, we've seen a few different 30-point outings from JK, man. Biggest trade of the day, in my opinion. This one right here, DeAndre Hunter goes to the 1-seed Cavs in the East. That's a big pickup. And they only gave away Karis LeVert and Georges Niang, who weren't necessarily big-time contributors for them at this point. Durant already traded to the Mavs? Yeah, no chance, bro. If you think Durant was traded to the Mavs? Oh, my God. I literally looked up and looked at ESPN and saw Durant up there. I was like, yo, if I just got cooked. Richard Jefferson's talking about the best outcome for Durant here with 30 minutes to go until the deadline. And with 30 minutes to go until the deadline, we'll talk about these trades more and more in just a moment as you guys are continuing to subscribe to the channel. That brings a smile on my face and a tear to my eye. Thank you so much for helping us out and showing so much love on the channel over the past couple of days. It's been a rocky road. We've gotten Jimmy Butler. We're going all in for Steph and Draymond, and they're making it happen. Thank you guys so much. Keep subbing. Sub for Warriors dubs. Sub for Dub Nation. Let's go. If you're a diehard Warriors fan, you're going to love what we got going on here at the channel. We upload daily videos surrounding your Golden State Warriors, and we will do so throughout the rest of the season. It's been awesome so far, and we're going to only keep it up. And what we're also going to keep up is telling you guys about our proud sponsor, Prize Picks. Prize Picks is America's #1 daily fantasy sports platform with over 10 million active members, including yours truly. And you want to know why? Because it's so easy and so fun to win real money watching your favorite sports. I'm talking up to 1,000 times your money. Like, there's nowhere else you can win up to 1,000 times your money except Prize Picks. So download the app today. Use our promo code CLNS and get $50 instantly when you place your first $5 entry. And you might be asking me, Tyler, how do you even place an entry on Prize Picks? Super simple, because it's daily fantasy made easy. Just pick a lineup of 2 to 6 players to have projections and just pick more or less on them. You can watch the winnings roll in real time. You can get paid out in 15 minutes via so many different avenues. And not only just the free $50 they're giving you. When the big game comes around this weekend, they're giving you a free square. Patty Mahomes is going to throw 1 yard in the big game. Yeah, sign me up and couple that with another player from the big game or a basketball pick or a hockey pick or an esports pick or a college sports pick of your choice. You're already halfway to winning 3 extra money on Prize Picks. So take advantage of that deal and take advantage of our deal with our promo code CLNS when you download the Prize Picks app today. Use our promo code CLNS and get $50 instantly when you place your first $5 entry. You don't even need to win to receive the $50. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks. Run your game. All that information will be clickable down in the comments section and description of today's show. Shout out Prize Picks. I love using them. You do too. Alrighty. I want to manifest something in the chat right now. I want to manifest something for Golden State to go out there and do. So let's make it happen, man. Let's make it happen, man. Let's do it. If you want the Warriors to make another trade, like the video. Hit the thumbs up icon. Let's go. Let's go. Sub for dubs. Like the video. Do all those good things. Help support the channel, man. Got almost 1,000 people rocking with us, rolling with us right now. 28 minutes to go until the deadline. Let's go. Dunleavy, Get on the phones. Work them. I'm going to check Casey Johnson's Twitter again. When you hit the like button, type me in the chat, and I'm going to give shout-outs here. I'll check Casey Johnson's Twitter because he is tapped in with his Vooch stuff. He's absolutely tapped in with the Vooch stuff. And nothing yet. No tweets in the past hour. What about Slater? Slater tweeted something. Oh, he's hopping on NBA TV to talk Jimmy Butler and the Warriors. Got it. Okay. Okay. So nothing necessarily. Phoenix's locker room is toxic right now per Ramona Shelburne. That's crazy. Well, when you dangle everybody in a deal, when you're desperately trying to trade away a $50 million player and Bradley Beal on your team, I'm sure the vibes aren't going to be super high in the Phoenix locker room. Jimmy Butler is a Warrior, though. We haven't shown you guys the full trade details on that in quite a bit, so I'm going to show you guys that right now. Here we go. Jimmy to the Dubs, giving away Wiggins, which I know is a big loss, but you'd be crazy to say that Wiggins isn't a better player than Jimmy. He won the ring, is instrumental in that 22 run, and he's a Warrior legend for life, in my opinion. I love Wiggs, and he was the floor spacer. Just wasn't the creator that Jimmy is, and I think that that's the difference. I mean, if you're just looking at it from a trade perspective, you sent out more than Andrew Wiggins to get Jimmy Butler. So clearly, Jimmy Butler is viewed as a better player in Golden State's standpoint and Miami's standpoint than Andrew Wiggins is. Plus, he gave away a protected first-round pick. That's going to be, maybe potentially in the teens this year. So what do you guys think of this trade? Grade the trade for me once again. A, B, C, D, or F. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I think it's an A trade. And I'm not BSing. I actually think it's an A trade. A, B, C, D, or F. Grade the Jimmy Butler trade for me in the chat. What do we got here? We got some me's coming in as well. I wanted to shout out a couple people who liked the video. Framework Skateboards, Kevin Rios. Holden, Judah Sharp. See, Cade, the thing about Vooch is he's not a good rim protector. He really can't play defense. David liked the video. Wait, when is Jimmy going to make his debut? Good or bad? I need to see what it's going to look like moving forward. Absolutely. We're going to be live on the channel when that happens, so that's why you subscribe. Everybody's given A's, B's, C's. Definitely a little bit of volatility in what you guys think of the Jimmy trade. I don't think it was that much to give up for Jimmy. Yeah, Miami got a good haul back, but the Warriors got Jimmy Butler, who's a playoff riser, and that's what you go and get him for, to make a playoff run. What's up? George Niang. Yeah. That's how you spell it, yeah. It's like people do it both ways. It's George. What do you guys think? Is it George Niang or George's Niang? I think it's George. I think it's George Niang. A, B, C, D, or F. What do you guys think? Tap Hunt, you saying D. Why do you think D? Why do you think D? 'Cause I'm just asking you guys to grade the trade, not the extension, which I still am a little bit more open to now than maybe I was when I initially saw it last night. Plus, Shams misreported the number as well. He said $121 million would have been $60.5 million annually. No, it's only 112, which, I mean, you're pinching pennies at that point. But time is going up. Yeah, man, 24 minutes away. No moves have been made yet for Golden State. No moves have been made yet. They still have assets to work with. GP2 makes $9 million. He's expiring. Kevon Looney makes $8 million. He's expiring. And you can put those two together with Guy Santos and find yourself in a position to go get yourself Nikola Vucevic, even though I'm a fan of Guy Santos. And I actually want to keep him on this roster. I think he plays super hard, can hit a three ball, and you need guys like that off the bench. Is Butler going to be able to play tonight? Hell no. No, I would anticipate, and I'm going to look up the schedule right now. I would anticipate Jimmy to make his debut on Saturday. Saturday or Monday? Saturday or Monday in Chicago or in Milwaukee? They're going to need him for that Bucks game. They're going to need him for that Bucks game. No doubt about it. Yeah, so at the latest, I think it's Monday. He's not hurt. He ain't hurt. He was just suspended for being a clown. NV? Judas spamming NV? What are you watching to see the trade? I'm watching ESPN right now on their trade deadline special, but I haven't seen anything about Vooch yet. Nothing Vooch related yet. We're 25 minutes away from the trade deadline. What do we think, guys? Are the Warriors going to make another move? Predict it for me. Will the Warriors I want to see what you guys have to say about this. Predict it with 20 minutes to go. Will the Golden State Warriors make another trade? Type Y for yes, type N for no. Predict it for me. Get your crystal balls out. Pause. We need Vuce or Kelly. Dude, I actually kind of love Kelly Olynyk buyout market if he gets bought out by the Pels. Kind of love that. Miles Turner would be huge. I don't know. Have they even contacted Indiana about a Turner trade? We talked about it way back when on the channel, and nothing ever was really serious about it. I don't think they've ever been in contact with the Pacers about making a deal for Turner. Getting a couple Ys, so some optimism. Judah says sadly N. No, when that's sad. Yeah, everybody's, I mean, listen, I want them to. I want them to, no doubt about it. Mike sucks? Dude, he just traded for Jimmy Butler. He finally took a swing. And guess what, guys? One thing I can give Mike Dunleavy is that he stuck to his guns. Jimmy was always the trade target. And they were kind of working in the shadows behind Mike Dunleavy's back, in my opinion. When they played the Suns last week, and you had Joe Lacob, Rich Kleiman, KD's agent, and Bob Myers, who announced the damn game, meeting up in that underground lounge underneath the Chase Center, in between the two locker rooms, and they were talking KD. And I didn't hear that Dunleavy was a part of those conversations. So kudos to him for making a big-time move here. This is going to define his career as the Golden State Warriors general manager. So love it. Love that he took a swing. Jalen Smith from Chicago. Yeah, I think he's the player that they actually want to have there at the 5 long term, though. He's a younger guy. Jakob Poeltl would be awesome. He would cost a lot, though. He's a really good player. Like, guys, first-round draft capital is a absolute something that everybody wants in this league. Everybody wants a first. And Golden State can't give up first anymore because so much uncertainty after 27, and they can't give up a pick until after 27. Question from Indy. Why is no one talking about Jonas Valanciunas? Because he got traded yesterday. I'll cycle these trades back up once again as we are less than 20 minutes away from deadline. Oof, I'm getting a little bit nervous, guys, because I really do want Golden State to make this deal, but it doesn't look like it. The Hawks are making more moves, huh? We haven't got another deal outside of the Bogdanovich. Is that what you're talking about? KD to the Mavs is like the Warriors super team. It's done? No, it's not. It's not done. Over 1,000 people in the building, though. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Subscribe. Sub for Dubs. Sub to become a member of Dub Nation right here on the channel. Everybody's a member of Dub Nation. You don't have to be subscribed to be a fan, but if you are a fan, this is the number one spot for you to get up to date on everything with your Golden State Warriors. Like, if you want to be the first to know about everything that's going on, whether it's an injury or a buyout candidate or a trade rumor when the offseason comes around, we've been locked in on all the latest trade rumors during this cycle. Now this is going to kind of be coming to a close here in 19 minutes, but we're still going to keep you guys tapped in with everything going on around the Warriors. So hit that red sub button, spin the wheel of subs, and join this awesome 72,000+ Golden State Warriors fan community. Lock us in, man. We're trying to give you guys the best content ever, and the content's only becoming more as more news and rumors are being available. They have to make a deal. The team is incomplete. Yeah, that's my take too. That's my take too. Why can't we get Poole back? He makes $30 million. And he's a loser. He's a loser. I don't care what anybody says. Jordan Poole's a loser. Don't give a shit that he won the title. He's a loser. I would have liked to keep him, and maybe that would have made him more of a winner. But ever since he's been in Washington, he's been a total loser. Apparently, the Bulls want Pods. Give him to him. Give him to him. Would you guys trade Pods for Vooch? Would you guys trade Pods for Vooch? I would consider it. I would actually consider it. There's no way in hell to get rid of Looney. They've been dangling Kevon Looney in a trade since he accepted his guaranteed option. Cade, you make me laugh, bro. We're always on the same page. Kings has 2? What do you mean? Kings has 2 what? The Bulls want Steph. Yeah, I'm sure they do. God, yes, please trade him for Pods. Yes, with no consideration. No hezzy. No hezzy, we're trading Pods. Yo, 29 subs away. 29 subs away. 28 subs away from 72-2. From 72-2. Let's go. Do you think we're losers in trade deadline? No, you're the best player who got traded besides Luka and AD, I guess. He is who we thought he was. Yeah, dude. Pod stinks. Pod stinks. Ingram getting traded to the Raptors, like that is just the island of misfit toys up there in Toronto. Island of misfit toys up there in Toronto. Jonas Antetokounmpo. Are you talking about dude, Giannis? What are we doing? Come on. Nobody's talking about Giannis because the man isn't getting traded. No trade is happening. 16 minutes to go. You'd be surprised, man. These things can come in at the buzzer. These things can come down to the buzzer. Hawks trade again. Oh, gosh. Oh, well, we'll see when it pops up on the ESPN screen right here. But Rockets are getting Cody Zeller. I didn't even know he's still in the league. He's in the Hawks. No idea. I mean, Pod started playing basketball. Did he actually? No way. No way he's picked up the basketball for the first time in high school. Warriors no move. I mean, it's not looking like it, but we're still holding out hope. We're still holding out hope. Over 1,100 people in the building. Sub for Dubs. If you want the Warriors to make a move right now, subscribe, manifest it, make it happen. Let's go. Can we beat Boston? Yeah. Yeah, you can beat Boston. Want to know why? Because you own Boston. You own the Celtics. Steph owns them. They already beat him this year. Now, they just got blown out by 50, but didn't have Jimmy. Didn't have Jimmy when that went down. Are we really stuck with GP2, Kevon, and Buddy? Shit. No, honestly, yeah. Like I just don't love those players, man. There's a lot of emotional attachment to GP2 and Kevon Looney, and I'm not so sure that it's necessarily something that, like, the talent does not exceed the emotional attachment, man. Like they are expendable, and it's not even a question. They've been dangling them all year. The new guy had the best plus-minus last night, Jackson Rowe. Yeah, don't expect to see too much of him. Jasper Javier, shout out from the Philippines. Good to see you, my man. Dennis to the Pistons? Did that just happen? Dennis is going to Utah. Why wouldn't they just reroute him to Detroit in that big deal? Draymond's not being involved in the trade. Draymond's not being involved in the trade. Oh, man. This is getting crazy. Time's running out. Less than 15 minutes to go. Less than 15 minutes to go. This is nuts. This is nuts. Let me check again. KC, Slater, anybody, what everybody's saying. Oh, no. So the Casey Johnson latest tweet that came out a minute ago is that Bulls have had a lot of talk surrounding Nikola Vucevic. There will be plenty of groundwork for an offseason move. So is he not getting dealt? He's not getting dealt? He's not getting dealt. They're going to keep him until the summer with a year left on the deal. You're going to get more for him now. This sucks. I want Vooch, man. Oh, Detroit is acquiring Dennis Schroeder from Utah. Schroeder to Detroit. Okay. Schroeder's been jumping around. 1,100 people in the building. Make sure you lock us in. Subscribe. 19 subs away from 72,200. Help us get there. Gaining over 200 subs on today's stream. Let's go. 18 subs away. I'll put the link in the chat. Call Cam Johnson? I don't know. I would think about it. Try to get something done last minute. What if we get a surprise? What if we get a total surprise deal? That would be crazy. Yeah, Detroit, Dennis Schroeder. You see Jimmy and the trade up on your screen right now. Is obviously a 4-team deal. Massive mega deal. There's a rumor that Curry's getting traded. No, there's not. Vooch is not happening. Bull's not doing it. Yeah, that's what it seems like. See if I have that social here. Be awesome if they were making that. Want to see. Ooh. DeMarcus Cousins is saying that Giannis is going to go to Chicago. Yeah, I doubt it. Oh. Anthony Davis is going to be making his debut on Saturday for the Mavs. Yeah, I mean, this is the most, as far as Warriors talk with Casey Johnson, this is as far as we know. No traction. No momentum yet. And it looks like they're going to be keeping Vooch past the deadline. That's awful, man. We've been talking about Vooch so often here at the channel. And it's just not going to probably go down now. That stinks. What's going on here? Yeah. So KD trade could be revisited over the summer as he is only going to have 1 year left on his contract. He's 36 years old. But at the end of the day, Golden State's got Jimmy, and that's what matters. That's what matters. They made the big deal. They made the big deal they need to go out there and do. And you know what? They signed him to a 2-year extension. So this isn't a 1-year trial run. They're going to go all in this offseason and try to make another move. If they don't make one in the next 10 minutes, of course. Subscribe, though. Sub to make a move. If you want the Warriors to make another trade before this deadline's up, hit that subscribe button. And lock us in, because we're bringing you daily videos every single day. What about Walker Kessler? He would just go for a little bit too much. Is Luka going to play tonight? I don't know when Luka's making his debut, because technically he was injured when he was dealt. How about Claxton from Brooklyn? I mean, it makes $25 million. It would be tough to get there. You have to trade Buddy. You have to trade Buddy Hield, GP2 and Looney to get to that number. It's possible, but I don't know if they're going to give up 3 for 1 when that 1 isn't a scoring threat at all. Ben Simmons, LOL. Luka's debuting on Saturday. Okay. AD to the Warriors, that'd be dope. Yeah, Antoine, no more moves? I don't know. Predicted we're under 10 minutes to go now. Will Golden State make another trade? Y for yes, N for no. Besides the Jimmy trade, which, you know what? At the end of the day, you had to go do it. Mike's going to bust a move, you think? What has happened? Drew, are you talking about, like, recent trades? We can pop up a couple for you. Y for yes, N for no. A lot of people are back on the nose. About 20 minutes ago, we were all wise. Some people are still holding out hope, like JG Justified and Keon Dom, and Grayson Fire says with 5 minutes left, it'll come. So in 4 minutes, we're going to get a deal? I'll hold you to that, brother. I'll hold you to that. Warriors have never been a last-minute trade destination. The Jimmy trade took forever, LOL, literally just yesterday. Well, yeah, I mean, I made my first video about Golden State being interested in Jimmy Butler in May. Last May. It was one of my first videos I made here on the channel. And I wasn't hosting the channel at the time, but it was one of the first videos that I really dove into. It was the first real big rumor that had legs that I dove into, and it was all the way back in May. So this is months in the making that we're talking about here. Grizzlies trying to get KD. They're going to trade Bane and whatever something else? I don't know. That would be difficult. That'd be difficult to pull off. All their picks. Miles Turner for Draymond. Yeah, no. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. You're watching Warriors Today by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Tyler Smith. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel because we are your #1 hub for Golden State Warriors news and rumors. With 8 minutes to go, we're 11 subs away from our next milestone of 72,200 subscribers. Help us get there before this deadline hits. Why do we need Vucevic when we have Quentin Post? I mean, that's asking, like, why would you need why do you need LeBron when you have Bronny? Like, that's exactly what that means. Or like, why do you need LeBron when you have Hamidou Diallo? I'm not saying that Vooch is LeBron like level, but like that's the difference in the gap we're talking about here. They need to re-sign the Market Cousins. Okay. Isaiah Hartenstein makes $30 million, guys. We can't do that. DeAndre Ayton, $30 million. Can't do that. Jakob Poeltl still available? He never really was, to be quite honest with you. And we're 8 subs away. We're 8 subs away. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Spin the wheel of subs. Subscribe. Sub for dubs. That's what we're doing here. 5 away. 5 away. Let's get there. Let's get there. Come on. You're watching the 2025 NBA trade deadline at Warriors Today by Chat Sports, and there's less than 7 minutes to go until the deadline's up. Could Nikola Vucevic be a Warrior at the buzzer? Only time will tell, and you need to subscribe to find out. 3 subs away. 3 subs away. 2 subs away. 1 sub away. Spin it. Spin again. Spin again. Spin again. Mike Dunleavy needs to put his ears to the phone again. Give me some 72-2s in the chat. Let's go. Go get Boogie. Yeah, sure. Boogie's doing TV spots right now, dude. He ain't playing. You know what? I'll take a shot for that. I'll take a shot for that. New milestone hit. We'll take another tequila shot. I haven't taken one in a little while. For 72,200 real ones and 13, of course. Thank you guys for all the new subscribers that we've gained on today's show. You guys are awesome. 6 minutes to the deadline. Don't leave you still working the phones. Let's get it done. Cheers. Woo! Listen, I know with Jimmy in town now, it's a big deal. And this gives a lot of pressure off of Steph and onto Jimmy, which is good because he's getting paid a F-load of money. So, I love that deal. But in the words of Kendrick Lamar, it's not enough. Few solid players left, but it's not enough. Let's go. We got to go get some more reinforcements. 5 minutes to go until the deadline. Yeah, same, Shafiq. You're a goofball, bro. You're a goofball. See ya, bro. See ya, bro. I'm trying to have a good time with Dub Nation and trying to cook me in the chat. Like, well, come on, bro. Aren't I too young to drink? That's actually a really good compliment. I'm not gonna lie. I'm 23, but I've been pegged as somebody who looks older than their age. A lot of people think I'm like 26, 27. I got called 30 when I visited a college a couple months ago. Maybe I need to close the yearbook. I look 34. My God, dude, I'm not 34. Come on. Vucevic deal fell through. Yeah, it seems that way. It seems that way. Latest trade is Schroeder going to Utah. Nothing super crazy has happened today, but there was some a couple needle-moving moves, like DeAndre Hunter going to the Cavs and Bogdanovich going to the Clippers. He's a good player. Another creator for them. Kendrick Perkins says he was the real leader of the... okay. Kendrick Perkins... This NBA trade report account says Golden State's still in talks with Chicago on Vooch, but like until I see a Bulls insider or a Warriors insider talk about that, or like Mark Stein or somebody, I ain't believing it. I ain't believing it. That's what I'm saying. This is a great tweet from my guy Lord Oberstein on Warriors Twitter. It says, I can't believe they committed $112 million to Jimmy Butler just to cheap out on Nikola Vucevic to fix the spacing. Exactly, man. Like, that makes no sense to me, because if you're going all in, and giving $112 million to Jimmy Butler is going all in, Then you go all in. You go get the good players. Vooch got 2 years left on the deal, man. This year and next. Get him. What are we doing? Cheaping out on Vooch. Shams. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Marcus Smart has just been traded from the Grizzlies to the Wizards. No. They sent him to hell. They sent him to the garbage can. Smart's a winner, man. Why are they sending him away? We got Vooch. No, we didn't. Warriors did not get Vooch. KCJ Hoop. My guy Casey Johnson from the Bulls. Bulls want to keep Ayo DeSumo. Nothing about Vooch there. The Bulls are trying to fire sale their guards, but nothing ended up really materializing for them aside from Levine. 2 minutes to go until the deadline. Doesn't look like Golden State's going to be making another move here unless one comes in at the buzzer or a little bit past it. Trade deadline pods is crazy, man. 29, 6, and 4 last night on 8 of 18 from the field. And you know what? From 2-point range, he was 5 of 8. 5 of 8. So, efficient night. He didn't shoot the 3 ball that well, but he hit a big one. 2022 Warriors championship team still just has Curry, GP2, Moody, and Draymond and Kuminga left, and Looney. And that's it. Everybody else is gone from that squad. It's sad, man. Good to know that you can still roll out a 5-man from that crew. Yeah, Jake Fisher said the Golden State Warriors are the only realistic landing spot for Vooch on the current trade market, and they're going to cheap out for him. They're not going to make it happen. That stinks. I want Vooch. Ooh. I kind of like this. He played really well for the Nuggets last year. The Wizards announced they're waiving guard Reggie Jackson. I kind of like that for Golden State. He's a competitor. He's a winner. I like Reggie. Would you guys bring in Reggie? We didn't get him. Check Shams? What do you mean check Shams, bro? I have Shams on noties. Clippers are trading Kevin Porter Jr. to the Bucks for Marjon Beauchamp. Bro, we didn't get Vooch. Why are you guys trolling in the chat? Like, don't troll. We got less than a minute to go until the deadline. I got 1,500 people in the building. Sub for a move. If you want a move to happen, subscribe to the channel. It was a fake Shams. Yeah, you guys are getting got on Twitter. Come on. I got the real Shams on notifications. Like, I know I'm not missing anything. I didn't get anything. Ben Simmons is a name to watch in the buyout market. Guess what that doesn't do for Golden State? Add a shooter. Golden State needs to add a shooter. Grizzlies did make a call on Durant, per Bob Myers. No championship for us this year. Can Warriors trade for Giannis? No. We're not getting out. Not getting anybody else makes no sense. It does make no sense. The trolls are annoying, bro. What? Yeah. 3, 2, 1. There it is. 2 p.m. 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Central, noon Pacific. Golden State didn't make another move. As of now. Sometimes these trades come in the next 2 minutes, so stick around for what we got on tap. I'm so sad, no Vucevic. Yeah, me too, bro. I'm pissed. Buyout market next. They cheaped out, man. Am I from the Bay? I am not from the Bay, but I work here at Chat Sports covering your Golden State Warriors every day, and you know what? I found myself to be a fan. I have become a fan of the Dubs. We need to stop teams in the last 5 minutes. Yeah, dude, that was a total collapse last night against Utah. I'm mad. KC for Buddy. Who's KC? Arizona is 1 more hour. Well, no. The trade deadline all ends at the same time. Any last-minute deals coming through the pipeline? Slater. The Warriors are done making moves per source. Jimmy Butler is the lone deadline acquisition. They generated 3 extra roster spots in the 4-for-1 deal. Quentin Post, the two-way center currently starting, is expected to be elevated into one of the vacancies. I got to make that real quick. I'm going to make that into a graphic for you guys to have up on screen, but that sucks. That sucks. Oh, man. Anthony Slater, my dog. He always knows what's up. Durant not traded by the Suns. I mean, like, they're in turmoil now. They are in turmoil in Phoenix. So Golden State ends up coming out more of a winner than Phoenix does, in my opinion. I'm going to put up this tweet from Slater to give you guys all the haps on what's going on. We're shifting to the buyout market now. Very disappointing, but this is always going to be a 3-season ordeal. This season, 2 more. And you know what? If Chicago wouldn't budge, we'll find out what Chicago wouldn't budge on, because I know Golden State was making an effort to go make this happen. I want to see what the offer was. I want to see what the offer was and what they ended up having to walk away from. So I'll get this social up for you guys right now from our guy Slater, who's so tapped in. It's my dog. This is where it is. And 2 p.m. is what time it is. I didn't make the change. I can make it for you guys right now. For those in the Pacific time. I always want to cater to the hometown crowd when it comes to these social graphics. As the Warriors are done making moves. Jimmy Butler's the lone acquisition at the deadline. They generated 3 extra roster spots in the 4-for-1 deal. 4-for-1. Oh my God! I forgot they gave up Lindy. I keep forgetting they gave up Lindy Waters in the deal. So Quentin Post is going to get one of those spots. And he's been starting, so that's their starting center. It seems they didn't want to take another player who plays that same exact role as Post and Vooch. But I know if the price was right, they would have done it. And the wing depth off the bench isn't really great. Oh, so we're all turning on Mike now? Are we all turning on Mike Dunleavy now? Yeah, they're going to be aggressive in the buyout market for sure. For sure. Draft is in June. The draft is in June. Butler free agent end of the season. They sign him to a 2-year extension. Come on now. Come on now. Get in the know. Get in the know. Quentin Post, first team all rookie. Let's go. Honestly, dude, if he keeps producing at a high level. Guys, what do you mean fire Mike? He traded for Jimmy Butler. You check out who's the best in the buyout market. Guys, people haven't even been getting bought out yet. Like, we just talked about Reggie Jackson because that's confirmed. But, like, there isn't a huge list of buyout candidates just yet. I'll look something up for you guys, but NBA trade report says they're going to be aggressive in there. Pacers are trading James Wiseman and cash to the Raptors. It's really an island of misfit toys up in Toronto. I can't believe they were potentially making Lonzo a buyout candidate. He's not, though. He signed a 2-year extension with the Bulls. Bojan Bogdanovic from the Brooklyn Nets. I would actually love that for Golden State off the bench. I love that, Bojan. I'll take a Bojan. Ben Simmons as well. Doesn't really help Golden State much. Kind of want to see what Warriors Twitter's talking about right now. Buyout season. Yep, it's buyout season, no doubt. Still over 1,200 people in the building. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel because we're going to keep you guys updated with everything they got going on in the buyout market. Let's ride, bro. We're still here. The loan acquisition that Golden State makes is Jimmy Butler. And you know what? Thank God. Thank God they made a move. Thank God they made a move. Thank God. I'm trying to. I like Reggie Jackson, man. What do you guys think? Are we blaming Lakeup for this? Are we blaming Lakeup for not making another move? Only V? Yeah. I really wish they did some more here, but doesn't look like it, man. Does not look like it. Yabusele to the Warriors. They wanted a first-round pick for him. Golden State wasn't giving that up. Lakeup as an owner is GM. Yeah, I mean, he kind of is. He kind of is. I've kind of noticed that. Go get Marcus Smart, please. Is he getting bought out by... Ooh. Ooh. I kind of love that. Kind of love it. Kind of love it. You bring me Smart. Bring me Smart. Bring me Smart. How we not get Thanasis? Because we have a brain. Still a Golden State fan no matter what. Let's go. That's the right mentality to have. If you're a Warriors fan for life and you want to continue to be locked in about your dubs every single day, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Spin that wheel right there. Boom, 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 boom. Miss you, Bob Myers. Listen, Bob Myers wouldn't have done anything either. Bob Myers was still the GM when you guys were begging for a bit, like when we were begging for a big man a couple of years ago. Be honest here. You got to pay to play, keep being cheap. Yeah, I mean, listen, we don't know what Chicago was asking for in a deal. If they didn't give up, it also would have been another 3-for-1 deal. You would have opened, like, it would have been 5 extra roster spots being open in Golden State's rotation. And that's not okay. Can we get someone or it's over? It's over. Yeah, I could ban the guy saying fire Kerr because he's just not, like, I'm not saying he's wrong, but he's also, like, he's just also not contributing anything to the conversation. He's just saying fire Kerr. Give me a reason, bro. We're only 5 to 6 games behind being in a decent playoff spot. I think we're a better team after the Butler trade. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. L. Lakeup. Dennis just got traded. Yeah. Yeah, can they get healthy and this is a solid lineup? I agree. There's not a lot of spacing, and that's what they needed to fix. And I see people on Twitter say we still suck. Not getting Vooch for practically free is insane. Was it practically for free? Was it? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I trust a lot of the diehard Warriors fans on Twitter that have these big time accounts, like the Warriors Talk has been doing this for over 10 years. All right, so this is big news. The Warriors will convert Quinton Post's two-way into a ROS deal at the minimum salary, likely 2 years today, to get back up to the roster minimum of 12 standard contracts. So he'll be making $445,000 this year, about $2 million next year, and it will be a restricted free agent in 2026. That's awesome, keeping Post around for a long time. I like that. Big news for Golden State. Yeah, I think Post has been awesome. Guys, the buyout market is not fully set yet, but names that I'm monitoring. Reggie Jackson. I'm monitoring Bojan Bogdanovic, and I'm monitoring Kelly Olynyk as well. Those are 3 players that I'm kind of locked in on right now. Marcus Smart as well. Marcus Smart as well. Is he going to get bought out by the Wiz? I think so. Send Kerr to the gulag? Absolutely not. Kerr will play Jimmy at power sometimes. Yeah, probably. Probably. He's going to get pissed. Hopefully we don't get rid of Kuminga next season, but it's going to be hard with the luxury salary cap. They're going to go into the tax for Kuminga. They're going to go into the tax for Kuminga. They're not going to let him go. We got robbed for who? For who, Alias? We're waiting for the summer to no, there's no star. There's no player better than Jimmy Butler that's going to be entering the Heat or entering the Warriors roster for the next 2 seasons. This is it. Your big 3 is Jimmy, Steph, and Draymond, and Kuminga. Kuminga is that super sub. Why is Durant not coming back? Because he said he didn't want to. It actually would have gotten done. Durant would be a Warrior if he wanted to. Durant would be a Golden State Warrior if he wanted to be. It's kind of crazy. That news was bazooka 2 nights ago, but then last night they traded for Jimmy. Is Mo Bamba a good player? I don't know if he's a great player. He may be all right. He might be all right. I don't think he's that good. He can space the floor though. That is something that I could see. He's a floor spacer and a rim protector. Is he a free agent? What's the latest on Mo Bamba? I kind of like that. I kind of like Mo. I got hoes calling a young Shaq West phone. Yeah, Jazz Wave Mo Bamba. Okay, so Bamba's a free agent. That's another name that I'm looking at. That's another name that I'm looking at. Mo Bamba. Are we able to get a buyout? We only have 1.4 million in cap space. Well, we actually created 1.4 million in cap space from the Jimmy trade last night, and we're 500 away previously, 500K away previously from the hard cap first apron. So about $2 million, which is about the vet minimum salary, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, jeez. For a veteran with 10 or more years of experience, 3.3. It'd be about 2.1. I'm not exactly super keen, super tapped in on what the Marcus Smart's been in the league more than 10 years. He costs $3.3 million, so it's probably not going to be possible there. Unless they, because if they waive some of these guys, that doesn't create cap space. We could have had a big who averages 20 and 10, 40% from 3. You're not wrong, bro. Is there any big comparable to Vooch in the buyout market? As a rebounder, no, but Kelly Olynyk as a floor spacer is one of those guys, and he can kind of create off the dribble for a big. You can put the ball on the ground. We now put our trust in Kuminga and Quinton Post. Yeah, that's true. I'm not disagreeing with you. That's what the Warriors are doing right now. Are there any G League players to look for? We're down horrific if we're looking at the G League. Guys, stop living in the past. JaVale McGee's not an NBA player right now. He got waived and signed. Who did, legend? Impressive they managed to keep all their youth in the trade. That's why I kind of call it an A. You didn't give up a single player under 25. I mean, maybe Lindy's under 25, but he was getting DMPs. Just get Dwight. Guys, Dwight Howard was on Dancing with the Stars this season. We're not getting Dwight Howard. Come up with some real names. Like you guys are smart. Let's challenge ourselves to come up with some real names. Quinton Post did outplay Vooch when they played the Bulls a couple weeks ago. It's crazy. 20 on him. Do I know who David Shiver? No, I do not. Durant is ungrateful. Durant is ungrateful for his time with the Warriors. Absolutely. You're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, I'd legitimately rather sign Yao Ming right now than Dwight Howard. You're out of your mind. Kuminga keeps putting up 20 a game like he was before he got injured. We could be surprisingly good. I agree, man. He was playing his best basketball of his career before the ankle sprain. Convert row, he was good. I mean, one game against the Jazz, and they lost. Steve Kerr lost in that game last night, guys. I'm not going to lie. They were up 11 with 3 minutes to go. You cannot lose. You cannot lose. Jordan Poole back to Warriors, I hope. Nah. Why do you hope? He's a loser. Jordan Poole is a loser. Get that through you guys' heads. He's not the player that he was in 22. He's not the fourth option anymore. Appreciate you, Kate. What's going on? How does Kerr have a damn job? Last night was bad. Like, last night, they go up 11, and then Jazz hit a 3. That's an instant timeout. That's an auto timeout right there. To take the momentum away, not let them get a second opportunity and get hot. And also, it was an opportunity for Kerr to get the starters back in. Get your actual players back in lineup to close this bitch out. Excuse my language. But he leaves the scrubs in until there's like less than a minute left, and they go on an 18-4 run. Utah does. The trade deadline is over, and the Golden State Warriors are not making any more moves in the trade market, but the buyout market is around the corner. Some names to watch. Marcus Smart, and no, not Marcus Smart, because we don't have the cap space to do it. So we have to think about players who have been in the league less than 10 seasons and that fit within like $1.9 million. So Mo Bamba, Olynyk's been in the league longer than 10 years. I don't think that's going to be possible. Reggie Jackson's been in the league longer than 10 years. That's not going to be possible. Bol, like, we're going after Bol. He's been on like 4 different teams that can't crack the rotation of him. He's 7'4" as a shooter. How is that possible? Robert Covington, I think, has been in the league longer than 10 years. Golden State doesn't have $3.3 million in cap space to go make a signing. They're hard capped at the first apron, and they are a little less than $2 million away from that first apron right now. So they're going to go have to find out a very creative way to sign somebody else to this roster. And that could come in the form of Jackson Rowe. Or, like, is Pat Spencer on a guaranteed deal this year? I don't think he is. He sucks, man. He did low-key, he baptized Walker Kessler last night. It was crazy. I actually want to see that again. We have 2 players with the sign with 1.4 mil. Also, yeah, I think the Warriors are already going to have less than 1.4 mil because they're signing Quentin Post this year to a $500K contract. So that money is going to be taken out. Ben Simmons technically has not been in the league 10 years. Like, is that possible? Like, I know it's not super enticing, but it's got a lot of size and length. Pause. Is Kevin Love available? Wouldn't be able to afford him. No. Kuminga's coming back in 2 weeks after the All-Star break. After the All-Star breaks, when I expect Jonathan Kuminga back in the lineup. GP2 is still on the team. GP2 is still on the team. You can't get rid of GP2 anymore. You can't trade him. Deadline's up. No more moves. And he expires at the end of the season. So you didn't get anything for those expiring contracts of him and Kevon Looney. And we can't get Vooch anymore until the offseason. They will revisit talks for Nikola Vucevic, I believe, in the offseason when they have to give up less in a deal. But at that point, could they just sign him? I think they'll have they might have no, they can't sign him because he's under contract next year. He makes $21 million. So, and what are they going to trade for him at that point with $17 million coming off the books? You had to get him right now. Robert Williams, center. Is he going to get bought? Like, he's not getting bought out by Portland. They just won 9 of 10. They're going to keep their whole squad. Christian Wood. Now we're on crack. I'm not trying to make fun of you, Curly, but he stinks. Jordan Poole is a loser, and then Christian Wood's a loser's loser. Hardenstein makes $30 million. Nope, not entertaining. Guys, why are we saying trade targets right now? The deadline's over. They're not making any more moves. So we're on the buyout market. That's simple. Chris Middleton, is he going to get bought out? Again, though, more than 10 years in the league is going to cost too much. Should have traded Pods and Kuminga for Laurie before the season started. Yeah, probably. Then you would have had Jimmy Butler on the team with Laurie Markkinen. That would be sick. They would have had to go into the would they have gotten Jimmy though? I don't know if they would have gotten Jimmy because I don't know if they would have had $55 million to give him over the next 2 seasons. Wizards said they're keeping Middleton. Yeah, I think they are. Dylan Gabriel, the Oregon quarterback. Yeah, I don't think he's playing for the Warriors. Would the Warriors buy anyone out? I don't know. We'll keep talking with you guys, chatting with you guys, as there are still 760 people in the building. Thank you guys so much. And make sure you are subscribed to the channel. This has been an awesome stream so far. Got to talk one more time about our proud sponsors, and that is Game. No. You want to run your game? Go do it with Prize Picks. Prize Picks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports platform with over 10 million active members, including yours truly. I've been a customer even before they were a sponsor here at Chat Sports because it's so fun to watch your favorite sports and win real money in real time. I'm talking up to 1,000 times your money on Prize Picks. And here's how you do it. Just pick a lineup, 2 to 6 player stat projections, and just pick more or less on them, whether it's basketball, football, hockey, college sports, esports, darts. I think they got it all on Prize Picks. So make it happen. Download the app. Because when you use our promo code CLNS, you're going to get $50 instantly when you place your first $5 entry. You don't even need to win to receive the $50. It's guaranteed. And they're always trying to hook you up with even more deals than that. Like Taco Tuesday with discounted stat projections all throughout the day. They're slashing them. And Flex Friday, which if you place your lineup and you lose, well, they're going to give you your entry back in promo funds. And when specialty games come around, like the big one this weekend, they're going to give you free squares for it as well. Like Patrick Mahomes, more than half a passing yard. So take advantage of this deal because if you couple it with another player from the big game, you're already halfway to winning. 3 extra money on Prize Picks. So download the Prize Picks app today. Use our promo code CLNS for $50 instantly when you place your first $5 entry. You don't even need to win to receive the $50. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks. Run your game. All that information is clickable down in the comment section and description of today's video. What's up? Oh, Danilo Gallinari, again, would be too expensive. Been in the league too long. So what goal, like the vet minimum salary for a player that has been in the NBA for more than a decade, 10 seasons, is $3.3 million. And Golden State doesn't have $3.3 million to go out there and sign somebody. Can they go past, like, I don't think they can go past the first apron to sign a vet min. I could be wrong. And I could walk out this door in a little bit and they could all clown me for saying it. Can they do that? Does anybody in the chat know if they can go past the first apron? I don't think they can. They're hard capped. I don't think they can sign a vet min. Sign DeAnthony Melton in the offseason? Yo, I'm actually in on that. I'm in on that. Like, he was such a good fit, man. How many daiquiris have I had today? Not enough. It's not enough. Few solid players got, but it's not enough. The trade deadline acquisitions for the Warriors is Jimmy Butler and Quentin Post. Marcus Smart offseason. The Warriors will have $17 million. The Warriors are going to sign a couple of decent free agents this offseason, I think. Some money coming off the books. No, because they'll have plus $8 million added on to what they're paying Jimmy this year. So it'll only probably be about $10 million in cap space. My big man choice is Nikola Vucevic. So, hey, if Golden State wants to give up Buddy Hield over the summer and Guy Santos for Vooch, that could get it done. Because they'll be able to absorb an extra $10 million. Thibault offseason. Thibault sucks, man. We're still stuck with Buddy. Yeah, I know. He hit 2 big shots in the fourth quarter last night, though. Trade Buddy for Kevin Huerter. He's on the Bulls now, right? He went to Chicago in that deal. Buddy got to be the worst player in the league. He's far from the worst player in the league, but definitely a cone on defense. Are the Warriors now over the second tax apron? No. They're not even at the first. They're under the first apron. Will they reach GP2 for less money next season? Yeah, probably. They love him. He sucks, though. Guy Payton is not, like, GP2 is not as good as you guys think he is. I'm sorry. He's not. He is such a net negative on offense. He provides you nothing. Teams stand 8 feet away from him on the last of the 3-point line. For a player to be under 6'6", to be under like 6'8", and that be the case, you have to suck. You have to genuinely be a problem on the offensive end. Buddy shooting 25% for the last 14 games. Yeah, he's not good. Like, Boban. Is he even in the league anymore? No. GP2 is good. He's slightly overpaid. Yeah. Yeah, he is. I don't think he's good, though. Pull up buyout market list. Is there a buyout market list right now? Like, people still have to get waived. Trades are being still finalized right now. They can't do any of this just yet. I'm looking. Let's see. People on Reddit are saying. Yeah, Reggie Jackson, Kevin Love, and Westbrook were all buyout names. Oh! Omar. Omar, my dog. All right, so now that the Warriors aren't making another move, let me know what your thoughts are. The Warriors are the blank best team in the West. They're 11th right now. Better get higher when Jimmy comes. Yeah, it was very awkward the way that this trade all went down yesterday. Wiggins was out there doing shoot around, and then he was informed that he was traded. Yeah, media was asked to leave the locker room. Steve Kerr addressed the team. Tell him about the trade. Pretty unprecedented thing for Kerr to do, kicking the media out of the locker room to inform all the players on Golden State's roster about the Jimmy Butler trade. So kudos to Kerr for making that happen. And, Wiggins was a huge part of this team for the last couple of years. And he's a Warrior for life. He's a Warrior for life. Omar Vergara! He was right. He was right. He says, LOL, what did I say yesterday? We didn't do anything with that Jimmy trade. Traded Wiggins for an older Wiggins. Who are we beating in the West? Dude, Jimmy's a playoff performer, man. And I know Wiggins rose up in that 2022 finals, but we're a long way away from there, man. It's 2025. And I know that I say that, and I'm kind of like hypocritical because Jimmy Butler is 2 years removed from his playoff big runs, but Jimmy's a playoff performer. Jimmy is a playoff performer. Could Schroeder be bought out and they bring him back? Could Schroeder be brought out and they bring him back? Bruce Brown potentially? Bojan Bogdanovic? Those are all names in the buyout market right now, guys. I'll take a shot for my guy Omar as well. $5 super chat. Bless up. Cheers to Omar. $5 super chat. Every $5 super chat, we're taking tequila shots. Cheers. Whoa! It's like 7 or 8 today in like a 3-hour span. Been live for 2.5. Crazy, bro. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I want to see more about what Golden State has going on. Shams signing. Sixers are signing. Chuma Okeke to a 10-day deal. Marvin Bagley got traded to the Grizzlies. Part of that Marcus Smart deal. Excuse me. Tired, guys. I was here till 1 a.m. last night covering the Jimmy trade. Yeah, I seriously think that Gary Payton and Looney were supposed to be moved today. They were supposed to be moved, and they weren't. Sucks. Crazy, 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 man. Over 16,000 people have tuned in tonight. Shout out to my guy Omar for the $5 super chat. He was rock and rolling with us all night last night. And if you want to rock and roll with us the rest of this season, as we got Jimmy Butler on the squad now, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Lock us in as your #1 source of Golden State Warriors news and rumors all season long. We have gained like 200 subs in the past couple of hours, man. I couldn't ask for a better group of real ones joining us today on this stream, joining us today last night on the Jimmy stream, showing so much love to all the videos that we've put out over the past couple of days. It's been a wild news cycle. Kevin Durant was supposed to be a Warrior 2 nights ago. Got a video have 120,000 views on the channel. The support has been unbelievable from you guys, and I can't thank you enough. Guys, spamming fire Steve Kerr. I'm not Joe Lacob. I can't fire him, guys. Just to inform you. Listen, I don't think he's the best coach in the world. I think he's overrated. But Steph and Draymond love him. Like, that's their guy. Wherever Butler goes, I go. Drain Sight, are you a Butler fan? So you're a part of Dub Nation now. This is your guy. This is your guy. Let's go. Sending Kerr to East Asia? Absolutely not. Kuminga ankle injury seems like more than a sprain. Yeah, he's been out a while. I mean, bad ankle sprains can take a long time. Chris Haynes says that they are going to be aggressive in the buyout market. So, the ad post, and you'll need 2 more minimums for 14 players. They have no choice but to add somebody. Marcus Smart, Reggie Jackson, Kelly Olynyk, yeah. Crazy, man. Get ready to Reggie Bullock. Absolutely not. Larry Nance, is he getting bought out? Where's he at? Is he on the Hawks? He got traded in that Dyson Daniels deal. DeJounte Murray. Durant. Reggie Jackson seems like the hottest name right now. Torrey Craig, a possibility as well if we need a wing shooter off the bench. 3-and-D guy. Jimmy's one of 3 players who have scored 40-plus points 8 times in the playoffs. Luka is the other one. And who's the other? Steph? LeBron. Right? LeBron's got to have 8 40-point games in the postseason. Who is such a good player? Doses of Ashes. You talking about GP2? He sucks. I'm sorry. He stinks. Buyout market doesn't necessarily end. It just kind of when all the players that are, desired by franchises are signed. I'm sorry, GP2 fan for life. I'm sorry. I know he's a fan favorite. There's a lot of emotional attachment to him. I think he's a super negative on offense, and that's what this team needs right now. They have enough defenders. How do you feel about the young talent team we still have? Well, it's all the young talent. They didn't give up anybody for Jimmy. I'm ecstatic about that. Ecstatic. Need a legit center? I think so too. Maybe Kelly Olynyk is the name that Golden State goes after if he gets bought out by New Orleans. Juan Viscera, reword that for me. Let me know. Like, what do you mean? Why people don't want to react to Jonathan Kuminga be traded? Dude, Pods' performance, DNK Lee, Pods' performance last night was awesome. Awesome. 29. Trade deadline Pods goes crazy. Any timetable for Kuminga return? Probably going to be after the All-Star break, which is next week. Probably about a week and a half, 2 weeks. How many roster spots do we have available now? So they got up to 12, 3 available roster spots. Backup point. So listen, Kelly Olynyk, Reggie Jackson. That's going to be the guys that Golden State goes after the buyout market, in my opinion. Oh, why wasn't Kuminga eligible to be traded? He's injury prone. Well, I don't think he's injury prone. This is his first extended injury. Young West, I feel you, but like ankle sprains can take a long time, man. They are serious. I mean, my college basketball team has their starting point guard out, and he's got a sprained ankle, and he's been out over a month and a half. It's a legit injury, and it's something you don't want to rush back because it can get worse. Don't tear something down there. How many players can they sign in the buyout market? Three of them. Will the Warriors make the play-in, John D? Yes, of course. I think so, man. This team's good. This team can ball. This team can play. Let us know in the chat. The Warriors are the blank best team in the West. Where's the blank best team in the West? Alrighty. I think I'm going to sign off here. Butler is going to be eligible to play, I believe, Monday against the Bucks. That kind of seems like the timetable we're rocking with right now. So I think they could be the sixth seed. I think they can get up there and avoid the play-in if they really ball out. All right. One more time, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's show. Lock us in as your #1 spot for Warriors news and rumors the rest of the season into the offseason when things really start getting hectic once again. Jimmy Butler is a Golden State Warrior. Finally, they make a big deal. Mike Dunleavy finally takes the big swing and got Steph and Draymond and Kuminga and the whole crew some help in the form of a big-time playoff riser and performer. Jimmy Butler is a Warrior, and he is a Warrior for the next 2.5 seasons. 2.5 seasons. This year, next year, the year after, they're going all in on Steph and Draymond trying to win another ring. Thank the Lord. Glad they got a pickup, and we're going to be covering Jimmy's debut here on the channel. So lock us in, subscribe, join us for that watch party when Jimmy does debut. And, yeah, man, can't wait to get a video out. We're going to get a buyout targets video on the channel as well in the coming hours or potentially tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Throughout this stream, it's been a blast. Over 17,000 people. Cannot thank you guys enough. Gained like 300 subs. This has been awesome, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Let's go, Dubs.